Hi, welcome in. We're chilling. I'm still getting things set up, but fuck it, we're here. Also, I just realized something. I'll have to adjust the game back down later, but there you go. Hi, Soul. I am here now. Hello. I feel like... Let's play some Tiny Glade while we wait. New. Options, video, windowed. Time of day speed. New. That's summer, autumn. It's too flowery. We'll add the trees back in a minute. I wish there was a way for me to highlight that and copy it. Lower this, do that. Perfect. Actually, there we go. Do that. That probably perfect. All right, time for the live stream. Done with that. Music changed.
Everyone, hello, welcome, good
Oh my
day,
goodness,
good
it's so
evening,
quiet.
good time zone to you all, and welcome back. We're coming to you live here from beautiful Bungie HQ in Bellevue, Washington. My name is Andy, and I work on the social media team here at Bungie, and today we're thrilled to get to welcome all of you into a very special stream, talking a little bit about what's to come with Act 1 of Episode Revenant, launching just next week on October 8th.
I'll be missing that.
To take a little bit more of a look further down the road and talk a little bit more about Codename Frontiers.
Awesome.
So worry not, just like always, you don't have to listen to just me tell you all about it. We have some amazing folks from the Bungie development team here to go ahead and talk through it as well. And I say there's no time like the present. Let's introduce our cast of characters so we can go ahead and dive on in. Starting with someone that you may know if you've tuned into our Into the Light streams in the past, the one and only Jerome Viernich, senior narrative designer here at Bungie. Jerome, how's it going?
It's great. I'm glad to be here. How are you?
Doing well, thank
Mike's
you.
off.
And welcome back again. For the folks that may not have seen you on this show before or had a chance to go ahead and check out the Into the Light streams, can you tell us just a little bit about who you are and what you do here at Bungie?
Sure. I'm a writer
There we
on
go.
our fantastic writing team, so that means dialogue, tending to the garden that is our lore, and doing UI UX strings.
The fun stuff. So you're the blank space filler.
They just turned
That's
up the
right.
volume.
That's right. Press
Oh.
X. That's me.
Okay, I hold
Yeah.
down E personally, but we
Okay.
can
Well,
discuss
I don't.
that
That's
later.
not my department.
That's all right. You
someone
know, we're here we're crossplay friendly. It's okay. And then also sitting just next to him, someone who is joining us now in front of the camera, previously a member of our behind-the-scenes fire team, who does so much of our heavy lifting, the one and only Clayton Kisko, staff designer here at Bungie. Clayton, welcome.
Thanks for having me. How you doing?
Doing well, thank you. And hey, second verse, same as the first. Can you tell the folks at home a little bit about who you are and what you do here at Bungie?
Yeah, so I'm a staff designer here, and I work primarily within the activities department. So I am in charge of building the skeleton and framework of the activity, developing the encounters and the boss fights as well, and building that amazing roller coaster that you tend to go on as a
We've been
player.
writing it for a while. Thank you very much for all
Yeah.
your hard work. Given that today's Tuesday and reset day, I have plenty to dive into. Thanks to you and yours. So thank you a ton, Clayton.
Yeah.
And sitting just next to him, someone that needs no introduction, but will still risk it anyway, just to make sure everyone's all caught up. The one and only the sandbox craft lead here at Bungie, the one and only Mr. Chris Proctor. Chris, how's it going?
Good, thanks, Andy.
So anyone who may not have seen you on the Into the Light streams in the past or heard you in podcasts around the community, can you tell us just a little bit about who you are and what you do here?
So I'm Chris Proctor, Sandbox Craft Lead on Destiny 2 here at Bungie. I work with the rest of the Sandbox team and Destiny leadership, other teams, to make sure that we're always hitting that gameplay quality bar that Bungie is renowned for. I occasionally also make a few things for the game.
Yep, it's not an easy job, but we thank you all for doing it. And also, I want to note, chat's calling you out immediately. You're getting a lot of love already. So thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. Now, we're going to go ahead and dive into Episode Revenant, which again is launching just next week on October 8th. But before we go ahead and dive into that, Jerome, we're on the verge now in the last week of completing Episode Echoes. Can you tell us a little bit about the story that got us to where we are now?
Sure, absolutely. Well, let's start with the death of the witness,
'Kay.
who
That
we
guy.
thoroughly destroyed.
Absolutely.
And his giant, smoky, billowing head dissipated
Yeah.
into a mist of darkness, which then coalesced with the traveler's light,
Yeah.
right, crystallizing
dangerous.
into the
Yeah,
echoes.
just started. They just got done with the
which
introduction snap.
fell into the soul system. One of those fell, of course, to Maya Sundaresh, which we know from episode 1.
Yeah.
And it fundamentally changed how the Vex saw themselves. And now we're going to get the same treatment with the Scorn, because one of the echoes will be falling to Fikrul,
Yes.
leader of the undead Elixni army.
Yeah.
And similarly, that echo is going to prompt the Scorn to evolve, to see themselves in a new way, and to fundamentally change what they are. And
Yeah.
I won't spoil anything. I'll let players discover that for themselves. But
Next
suffice
week.
it to say, Fikrul is evolving his army, he's growing his army, and in order to build Scorn armies, you need a bunch of corpses.
Interesting.
Which is not necessarily in the best interest of the Elixni. So we will be teaming up with Mithrax.
Speaking of Fikrul, we see him right here as well. Now we're taking a look at the new art for Episode Revenant as well.
So-
Fikrul's gotten a bit of a glow up, I think. to
Absolutely.
quote the kids.
This whole episode is metal. And
Yeah.
I think
I
that
love this.
shows it right there. That accurately depicts the tone of the season.
Yeah, it's
The feather on the
it's not
hunter's
as hard.
head.
I will say we won't
Oh.
watch the trailer today, but when folks see the trailer, you're right. Metal is the right word to use.
So much slaying. It's going to be
Seriously.
awesome.
Yeah.
But the Elixni, of course, want to prevent this, and so we'll be teaming up with Mithrax, the Kell of House Light, and his daughter, Ido, the adorable Ido.
Must be
whom I love.
protected at all costs.
Absolutely.
Thoroughly, yeah.
And she will be bringing her expertise in herbology and ancient Elixni lore to help us craft tonics to imbue us with the power that we need to battle this evolving Scorn army.
Interesting. That is, thank you, by the way, for not only, now you've narrative directed us into our segue as well, so thank you very much. Narrative design as well. And so I think we should go ahead and dive into a little bit of gameplay, starting over here with you, Clayton. So we just heard a little bit about some new tonics and everything. Can you tell us a little bit about where we are and what we're going to be doing here? This is the new apothecary, I believe?
That's right. So we're in the apothecary space, and Jerome was just mentioning the tonics and potions that we'll be crafting. They come in 2 flavors. They come in combat flavors, and they come in reward flavors.
Okay.
The combat flavors are going to enhance, or rather boost your artifact perks, specific ones.
Yeah.
Higher rarities of these tonics will boost multiple artifact perks, which is really great.
Okay, yeah.
And then on the reward
Stasis
side,
is going to be the
wanted
focus,
to,
or one of them.
create a new or novel way to chase your gear and your weapons that you love.
Yeah.
And we took a lot of inspiration from the success of Into the Light, where players got to attune to specific weapons. And so with your reward tonics, you'll be able to attune to specific weapons within the season.
Very nice.
They're not craftable in this season, which is important to note, but you will be able to target them, and they'll have enhanced perks.
Got it. Okay. So you'll be able to go ahead and chase down that god roll you're looking so desperately for.
Yeah.
No
with the help of
crafting on
this.
those.
But also, you know, for the build crafters out there, they're going to have even more to dive into than maybe just the episode artifact and everything. These are going to go ahead and help just boost a lot of those traits, I guess. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So build crafters, make sure your appetites are whetted and ready. There's going to be plenty of stuff for you to go ahead and dive into. But we're going to go ahead also and dive into some of the meat and potatoes of today's stream, proverbially speaking. As we're on our way over to Onslaught, Clayton, I just want to go ahead and also start there. Onslaught's getting kind of a new revamp this episode as well. You guys have left proverbially very few, if any, stones untouched this time around.
Correct. Yeah. And so, you know, we heard players' feedback. They wanted to see us invest in Onslaught. We are coming out with a brand new Onslaught called Onslaught Salvation.
Yeah.
We are going to have 3 maps that you'll be
Interesting.
in there. You will have some new defenses. We'll have enemy factions that will be fighting into the theme of this episode. We'll have the Scorn. We'll have the Dark Cabal.
That's right.
A bunch of other new stuff that we can get into.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll be diving into that here briefly. You can see our fire team is now on their way. While we're on the way over as well, I heard a brief mention of our friends in the Shadow Legion as well. Can you tell us what the Shadow Legion is doing here and why they might be in league with Fickrel, Jerome?
The Shadow Legion are bumming. They are in utter disarray. Their leader has been slain, and they are grasping to anyone who can keep them in.
So
in power.
Onslaught Salvation,
And
that
Fickrel
sounds
holds the most powerful artifact around now.
Got it.
So they will be doing his bidding, though it will be a tenuous alliance.
They're going with Fickrel's Riz just for right now, but that may not be the case later on.
That's right. We will do our best to stomp that out.
Thank you. All right, fair enough. Much appreciated. All right, so now we are here. We're in Onslaught, and we're on
perfect map
Widow's
for this
Court.
too.
Yeah. So PvP players will recognize this map, and they'll also recognize some of the changes that we've done to accommodate for the slaying, the amounts of slaying that is necessary for an Onslaught activity.
Yeah, a quick refresher for the folks at home that may not have dove into Onslaught recently or since Into the Light. There is the 10 level mode and the 50 level mode, isn't that correct?
Right, so Onslaught Salvation will also be coming with the 3 modes that they've had in the past, which is the playlist 10 wave mode, the normal 50 wave
New
mode,
guns!
and then we'll have our expert 50 wave mode.
Let's go! It's turret.
The new thing about Onslaught Salvation, one of the new things, is that
haven't seen those in
it
years.
will not be powered fixed like it was prior in Into the Light.
Oh, right.
Power enabled, so your armor and your weapons will matter even more.
Yeah.
It will be
Air
at the start
strikes.
more difficult, but
Yeah.
you can, through getting better, more power and grinding that artifact level, you'll be able to kind of outweigh that difficulty.
Yeah.
And you'll also be able to rely on some of the new defenses as
Yeah,
well.
I was going to say, we were just looking at a turret that maybe Guardians haven't seen since their days on the moon in D1. Can you tell us, like, what's going on? We got some new defenses, obviously.
We have some new defenses. So Ashley Baker is one of the tech designers we have. She's on the fire team right now, and she has helped us build these
I actually kinda
defenses,
like
as well
this.
as other things in Onslaught. She's working
I like
with the
Onslaught.
Sandbox team, who have knocked it out of the park with this radical turret.
Yeah.
So it is
Also
caught
that
the standard
GL.
rival turret at first, but by upgrade 3, it's going to have more health, it's going to be dealing more damage, but it's also going to have scorching rounds come out of it.
Okay.
And what the cool thing about that is that if you have build crafting with fragments or what have you within scorching, that will play off that if you're the rider.
It's a pulse shotgun.
Okay. So you can go ahead and really scorch everyone.
Everyone,
as much as
clumps of
possible.
enemies, those annoying demolitionists that come in front of the ADU and scare the hell out of you.
Yeah, they do. That was my words. Okay. They
Wait,
do
is that
scare-
not an?
Yeah.
All right.
That's
so
a
in the
primary.
the subject or in the topic of new defenses. So we're bringing back the
that was a
turrets
GL.
from yesterdecade of Destiny, but also
It is.
there's
It's
some
a
other ones
primary
available as well. Can you
GL.
tell us a little bit about maybe some new defenses that are on the way?
Yes, so the other one that we have is the airstrike,
Yes.
which will have 3 cannons when you
don't know
purchase
yet.
it, or upgrade it. They'll be replenished there. And what that allows you to do is essentially mark anywhere on the ground.
Yeah.
And when an enemy or enemies run over it, a giant beam, it will come down from the sky and obliterate your enemies.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep a little bit of the secret for higher upgrades. I want to
No, that's
reveal
fair, that's
everything
fair.
here, but there's some really nice
Yeah,
upgrades.
Nimbus liked that. We'll just go ahead and put that.
There you go.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
And actually, so just to double check as well, with the airstrikes, it's not just you plant it and it fires. It actually has to wait for someone to kind of trigger that. I
Waits
guess?
for someone to come over, yeah.
Very nice, okay.
Much like the tripwire, which we are also updating for Onslaught Salvation. We've heard the feedback about the tripwires, and we want to bring their value up a little bit more. So now they're going to be exploding with stasis slow fields.
Yeah.
And on higher upgrades, they'll be creating stasis crystals for you to play off of if you have a stasis build, or a stasis weapon. And then I'm happy to share that those updates will also be available in the original Onslaught as well.
Very nice.
Nice.
Okay, so all the updates that are happening to the defenses that are available in Onslaught Salvation will be available in the traditional Onslaught mode as well.
Just the tripwires, yeah.
Very exciting. Okay, nice. Good to see. While we're on the topic of stasis and obviously looking at our tools for destruction, Chris, I'd be remiss if I didn't try and bring up the new breach loading grenade launcher that our fire team here is getting a lot of use out of. There's obviously a decent chunk of new weapons arriving with Revenant, but
I'm in love with
this
this
is the
GL.
new, seasonal, or pardon me, episodic exotic.
Yeah, this would be the Season Pass Exotic.
Yeah.
It's
Ooh.
the Alephamin Stasis Primary Ammo Grenade Launcher.
Yeah.
So we've only had one primary ammo grenade launcher before, which is Fighting Lion,
Fighting line.
which is
My beloved.
getting a buff this season as well, actually. It'll
Fighting Lion buff.
Yeah.
make enemies volatile when it hits them, so like some serious build crafting there, particularly
Yeah.
in PvE. But anyway,
I cannot wait.
so this is a bit different in that it's also a projectiles travel in a straight line, so like mountaintop.
Yeah.
Hits pretty hard. But the exotic part of it is that as you defeat enemies, you will gather these remnants, which will fill up the exotic bar, which you can see in the HUD when people aren't dead.
Yeah. It's the shade.
Yes.
Oh, they're an expert.
No, that's true. Yeah, this is. We should note for the Guardians at home, this is an expert mode, so they're
it is
taking
a
the hard
tough
way,
activity.
obviously.
But yeah, so when the bar reaches 50%, you can special reload, and your next shot will launch a special ammo brick for you and your allies to pick up.
Very nice.
And when you reach 100, you can special reload and launch heavy ammo. So this lets you really go in on a new type of support role, which is like ammo support. Which we
I'm
haven't seen
in
yet.
love.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think on my side, I really just spend a lot of the time getting like the Seeker and Finder mods on my helmet, but it seems like a nice additional way to go ahead and make sure that you're really feeding the fire, feeding the fuel, pardon me, of the heavy ammo burners like myself who have been addicted to microcosm recently. So
potentially you could have one person in the fire team go all in on ammo generation, and the other folks.
Very
This is my new role. I'm making
also,
ammo
so,
for
Clayton,
everyone.
When it comes to the other stuff that's arriving with Onslaught Salvation, are there any new things we're looking forward to? I know that
Overload
we're obviously
grenade
fighting
launchers, by the way.
The evolved Scorn, but are there any new bosses or anything people can look forward to?
Right, so the Ficral Scorn are also going to be coming out with what we're calling the Revenant Baron.
Okay.
And that thing is scary. And you'll see it on wave 6 here in a second when the players are instructed to go into like a Revenant nest and go and save the Elixni from being captured.
Yeah.
These Revenant Barons, they stalk the area, and when you kill them, they will create a Revenant totem which flies in a random direction, leaving a trail so you can kind of like stalk it, find it.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to kill it before it would respawn the Revenant Baron.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's some hide and seek gameplay there. Yeah, and so we also have for the rewards side, starting on wave 30, set 3, players will have a small chance to get a fully masterwork double perked episodic weapon.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, and on Expert, like we're playing,
Yeah.
if you remember, the bonus chest on harder difficulties will show up. So if you're playing on Expert, you have 2 chances.
Okay, all right. So really make sure you're pushing through those final levels. Try and hit that ceiling of level 50 so you can really facilitate the loot grind as much as you can.
100%.
Something we mentioned recently in one of our Dev Insight logs as well are Banes, which are going to be making an appearance here in Onslaught. Can you tell us a little bit about that as well?
Yeah, so we'll be, with the Expert mode only, we'll be having Banes throughout the activity, and we'll also be adding mods. So it's really nice to have them show up because they add another layer of replayability into Expert. You don't know if you're going to get the gaseous one where you're, like, you got a dot on you, or if you have to break line of sight, but it adds a fun variability within the gameplay, so every wave feels different.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have, oh, please.
I just wanted to point out here,
please.
you'll notice 2 things. First off, the fire team is tracking that Revenant Baron, just like you said.
Yeah.
And also freeing captured Elixni. And as to
Yeah,
why
I don't know,
want
Snap.
to keep Elixni captives alive, I'll save that for the players to discover.
Sounds devious.
The other thing is that you'll see Crow chiming in a lot. He's features prominently in the season.
Right, yeah.
Because he is inadvertently, of course, responsible for creating Fickrel, and so it's his responsibility as the new Hunter Vanguard to rectify his old problem.
Interesting. Even though he can't be like, hey man, that was Ultron, that wasn't me. He's going to step up and take responsibility for that.
Absolutely.
Old Fickrel's fickle out there. Even to that same end too, we're going to be hanging out with Crow, with Ido, and with Mithrax, obviously at the main kind of part of the story. They're going to be the ones that we're going to be hanging out with the most, you'd say, or?
There will be some other Elixni, some venerable old school Elixni that poke their heads in that you'll see some drama with. I won't say any more than that.
I mean, Spider's definitely going to be in.
It will be in everyone's interest to see Fickrel go down here.
Okay, got it. A little bit of enemy, my enemy. In this case, they're all our enemy.
That's right.
Fair enough. Actually, really
Also
quickly,
just noticed that my
Clayton,
camera
I
fits
know we kind of
perfectly right
touched
above,
on several
right
different
below.
subjects here between the different defenses, different enemies, the different kind of structural opportunities that Onslaught Salvation has provided you. What was it like, sitting down with a team and sort of looking at this new refresh on this activity? Like, did you guys take any big challenges for yourself where like we want to do this?
Yeah, we knew we just wanted to build and evolve and just do more.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
It's a metal episode. We want to do Onslaught. Let's metal it up.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So things like the turret, things like the Revenant Baron. We really want to play into the themes of this kind of haunting, spooky episode.
Yeah.
And you're seeing that in the roll dart. You're seeing that in the different defenses and the mechanics that we're bringing in as well. Yeah. One thing I forgot to mention too is we are updating the moth yards from the original Onslaught.
Oh, really?
We've heard feedback from there. It's taking a little bit longer. We want to bring our goal is to bring that in line with the rest of the maps of the original Onslaught. So we're making some updates there.
Oh, sweet. Moth yards update.
The reason is obviously to dive into all versions of Onslaught as we go ahead and move into Revenant.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Actually, and while we're here out here, slaying out as best as we can against this new undead army, Chris, we're going to have obviously a slew of new episodic weapons arriving this time.
Yeah.
I know we've kind of spoken about this breech loading grenade launcher. Are there any other notable ones that you're most interested in, or most excited rather, I should say, in bringing back?
Yeah, there are a few weapons that I'm going to personally be chasing rolls on. I'm particularly fond of the new double fire stasis grenade launcher.
Yes.
It's only the third double fire in the game, and the other 2 are energy slot.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to run this in your kinetic slot. It's got the new perk Envious Arsenal, which is like directly targeted at damage rotations. So whenever you do damage with the other 2 weapons, the weapon reloads.
Yeah.
So you can cycle between your weapons, get it back, and it also has chill clip, which on a double fire is particularly cool.
That's like devious,
hit
honestly.
twice or 4 times.
Yeah.
There's also some cool synergies with the new perks on some of the other weapons. So the hand cannon can run the new perk Rhyme Stealer, which every time you shatter a stasis crystal or a frozen enemy will grant you frost armor.
Yeah.
There you go, Snap.
New verb we introduced recently.
Right.
And that can also roll with Headstone, which will generate stasis
Oh,
crystals.
dear God.
Yeah.
So you've got this like self-contained loop there.
Yeah.
Submachine gun is an arc precision, and that's got the new perk. Shoot, what is the name of that?
My memory's failing me as well.
Anyway, it directly ties back into Jolt, right? Like the
Right, thank you.
Vault Shot is great, but it requires a reload on your weapon after a kill.
Yeah.
This one's triggered on sustained damage, so
That's right.
you will jolt the target, and then the perk I'm going for in the other column is Loose Change, which every time you apply a debuff gives you a reload speed buff. So you'll be constantly having that loop cycle.
Yeah. And also, so we're going to look at the new artifact here in a little bit once we go ahead and move through this final wave of what's in front of us right now. But there's also, it's been featured a little bit. In
Snap, you have to
Artifact
play the
Destiny's
game
10th
for that.
anniversary, an exotic of yesteryear, we'd say, for all the Guardians who have been sticking around for a while, rather. Icebreaker is returning.
Yeah, Icebreaker is coming back. It's something that we've been holding off on doing just because the ammo
I just want all of
issues
the
that
exotics
we used in
back.
Destiny 1 were pretty dire.
Yeah.
But we've got a version here which we think lets you get back into that fantasy of just like always having uptime on the weapon without
Either
letting you just
gorge
hang back
scoring.
and like plink away at enemies from range, which we never like. So the way it works is assists and final blows with other weapons will just generate ammo for Icebreaker.
Got it.
It's got like a 10-round magazine, which is also the same size as reserves.
Yeah.
So the play is that in between boss damage phases or something, you and your team slay out, and as long as you're getting assists or kills, you'll come back in fully loaded.
Got it.
Oh my god.
And in Destiny 1, there wasn't actually any ice to break, right? So this time, we actually have a bunch of ice that we can break. I won't go into details, we've got limited time. But
Fair enough. Okay.
Ties deeply into
Yeah.
life.
Oh my
this
god,
stasis,
it pairs with
episode will certainly be
stasis?
Giving people a lot of reasons to break the proverbial ice by the sounds of it. No,
Icebreaker is an
check
icebreaker.
Now, while we're still here, let's go ahead and check out the new artifact that's going to be arriving. We love getting a chance to show all of you folks this early, so you can go ahead and start your build crafting. But Chris, I know obviously last time around, if I had to kind of paint it with a meta, I'd say rather it'd be very focused on sniper rifles, solar. If there was a similar theme for this particular artifact, what would it be?
So it goes very hard into stasis. Like touches all of the stasis verbs.
Oh, I
if
love
you want
that.
to make a stasis build, you can amplify it in a bunch of ways.
Yeah.
Here, we're also adding a bunch of grenade launcher perks. So we've got overload grenade launchers, which is great, like tagging those like super deadly overload champions.
Yeah.
Also bringing back a variant of like everyone's favorite grenade launcher artifact perk, Breach and Clear.
They did.
Oh yes.
So you can weaken enemies, and then when you boost it, you can get the second part of that old perk. We were saying earlier, you can boost artifact perks with the potion system.
That's right. Yeah. Good. I also will admit I'm very selfishly excited to see anti-barrier scout rifle back. It's been so long.
I could care less about anti-barrier
I'm gonna
scout.
pretend like that's just for me, for my own benefit today.
We're trying something a bit different with this artifact as well, in that the first column is all anti-champion mods, and the final column is all of the pinnacle ones, like the capstones for your artifact build.
Right, yeah.
But columns 2, 3, and 4 are roughly equivalent in power, which will let you mix and match them more freely instead of feeling like you have to like go for the top tier ones. They're all usable in builds.
It's less of a linear escalation and more of just a mix and match in a lot of
I like
ways.
that middle
Very
section
exciting.
being...
Okay. So there'll be plenty of opportunities for players to go ahead and amplify their builds, go ahead and really lean into one play style. If,
like
again,
that.
you're like me and want to run double grenade launchers, this feels like a remarkably great season to be doing that, especially with the Fighting Lion buff. Thank you for sharing that
No,
with
we
us.
had 2 left.
But I believe that
my
actually
God.
wraps us up for this particular segment of Onslaught. But there's also a couple more things that I wanted to go ahead and tease for the arrival of Act 1. For starters, an old favorite strike is going to be making its return. The Inverted Spire is returning. But
Inverted
Clayton,
Spire?
It's not coming back exactly as people remember it, is it?
Nope, we're taking an approach and adjusting all the encounters, and you'll see more Vex than what you're used to.
True. I can confirm. My compatriot on the social media team, Mitch, showed me through it a little bit. The only thing I'll spoil is if you like death lasers, you're gonna have a great time out there. And then in addition to that, there's one more thing we wanted to add in. Arriving with Act 2, mind you, of Revenant, and I'm going to read this to make sure I get it right, a inspired from a fan favorite activity from Destiny's past. We're going to go ahead and bring back an activity, but we're not going to tell you anything outside of that. So chat, speculate, let us know what you think. Go ahead and shout us out on Twitter or wherever it is you like to hang out online. With that, I think we're going ready to get ready, for the next segment. But in the meantime, gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time to join us and share a little bit.
So it's not really
what's arriving
back,
with
it's just
Revenant. We
updated.
appreciate your time so much today.
Yeah, thanks for having
It's been a
us.
pleasure. Thank you for having us.
It takes a lot to make me look good, so thank you guys for stepping up here and helping out. I appreciate it. Now, as we transition into our next stage, we've got what we've called in my notes the cool stuff segment, and I think it lives up to that. So we'll go ahead and show you a little bit more of what's to be arriving with Revenant, including what you're seeing here on your screen right now. This is the second earnable skimmer that's going to be arriving in Destiny 2. The aptly named, we'll wait for it to highlight, the Zerf board. I was so glad that was the name that stuck. As you can see, it features some very unique 9-style styling, inspired by Xur himself. Both top and bottom are very arted up. The top's obviously a little bit more visible here, but if you do a sweet front flip or back flip, if you're capable of it, you can go ahead and see all sides of it. Notably, this is going to be earnable. So if you go ahead and start saving up those strange coins now, it's going to cost you 97 of them. So if you're like me and spend your weekends spending all those extra strange coins at Xur to go ahead and get more rolls on your exotic class item, maybe save up for a week or two. Also, because I work here, I've started saving up already, spoiler alert. But the Xur board will be available with the arrival of Revenant. So make sure and go ahead and grab the first earnable skimmer since the Guardian Games. In addition to that, we obviously have mentioned very recently that we're going to be having a new dungeon arriving with Revenant, and as a part of this, we're going to be doing a dungeon race in cooperation with our friends over at Twitch Rivals. We've put the sign-up link out there. It's available on our social media channels or in the TWID, or if you prefer your URL's phonetic, it's bung.ie/Twitch Rivals. You can go ahead and head out there, sign up with your fire team, and make sure that you're ready to go ahead and take on this new challenge, which will again also provide some additional chances for Bungie rewards. You can see here on screen, we've got a look at the hoodie that will be earnable along with the bracelet. But perhaps what's most interesting about the hoodie is that as a part of the dungeon race, if you're one of the top 3 teams to go ahead and cross that proverbial finish line, then we'll be able to ship out a special embroidered version with your gamer tag on it as well. So make sure and go ahead and dive on in and prepare to try and cross that finish line first. And now we're also going to take one quick look. Festival of the Lost is going to be arriving with Act 1 of Revenant as well, and if you all remember, you took a chance to vote on some armor sets for yourselves. So
God, that
Hunter's
hunter
up
set
first.
is
You can see
fucking
here
hard.
we've got the Evil Wizard set. I myself am very looking forward to adding this to my collection. The Evil Gothic set is just going to only dial up.
Will not
more.
everything be wifey
Up next, our friendly neighborhood Warlocks. You've got this to look
God,
forward
it
to,
looks so
including what I
good.
think we affectionately refer to as probably the coolest pants we've all ever seen
I love
over here
them.
at Bungie. And breaking out from the crowd, the Good Wizards. This
Oh,
time around.
the
Titans,
Good
you went
Wizards
ahead and
look
voted
so
for
good
this
on
way.
there.
You're gonna have the chance to go ahead and add this into your arsenal as well. So make sure that you're prepared to go ahead and dive on into Festival of the Lost and grab this stuff once it's available. And I'm going to be doing that. So maybe I'm just projecting. But either way, make sure and get ready to go ahead and update your fashion where you can.
All those
But
look
now,
fantastic.
we get to move on to our second segment of the show, where we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about what's further on down the road. So we've talked about what's just around the corner. Let's look forward to Frontiers. And here to help me discuss those topics today, that topic today as well, rather, are these two fine individuals to my left, which you've met at
changed.
some point or another. But again, we'll make sure and introduce them to everyone out there in the crowd. We'll start with you first, Allison. Allison, how's it going?
It's going so good. I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
We're up so early.
you?
I'm doing well, thank you so much.
Good.
Allison, obviously narrative director here on Destiny at Bungie. Can you tell anyone who may not have seen you in a Vidoc or one of our past streams a little bit more about yourself and what you do?
Sure. So I'm the narrative director for D2. It is me and my team's job to tell stories. It's our job to take care of our characters, of our arcs. We make you laugh. We make you cry. We make you have feelings that you normally don't have to have in your usual day-to-day life.
I was raised not to feel feelings, so it's a very upsetting experience when I do.
Feelings are
so-
distressing.
Oh, no.
I understand. We also get to plan future things, planning ahead for the arcs to come.
Yes.
And the
that's what
saga
you're
to
talking
come.
about. I know, the whole new saga. We'll have a little bit to dive into as well today. I know, I'm so excited. And then also sitting next to her, Robbie Stevens, assistant game director here at Bungie, a man that I've not had a chance to interview since back in my Mixer days. But if you've tuned into these Bungie streams in the past, you've seen him as well. Robbie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Andy. And you know, I think you've grown a lot since those days.
Thank you. It's been so long, right?
Yeah.
My badge changed and everything. For the folks that may not know you or may not know what a game director does, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and what you do?
Yeah, so one of the main things I do as assistant game director for Destiny 2 is I work on the creative direction and vision for where we're going with Destiny.
Hi, Pinchy.
Coming up in the future with Codename Frontiers. So I get to work with our game director, Tyson Green, and Allison Lerner, our narrative director, and a bunch of our other creative leaders on how we shape the future of Destiny to come.
Very exciting, which we are going to be diving into now. I know we've obviously released some blogs about the Codename Frontier stuff already. If you've been out on Bungie.net reading the Dev Insight blogs, there's been a good amount to dive into, but our friends over on the community team as well have been helping us kind of, read more into what the audience feedback has been and what the players are saying. And so we've had obviously some topics come up that I think we should just go ahead and dive on into.
Let's party.
I love the Frontier
Okay,
talk. Let's
that's
go.
the right attitude. Let's party at this early in the morning.
Hell yeah.
Always the answer I want to hear. So Robbie, we'll go ahead and start with you. One of the things we said is that these expansions are going to be medium-sized. Can you help us understand a little bit more about what that means?
Yeah, definitely. So expansions are changing going forward with Codename Frontiers. And so our philosophy behind this is moving from one really big, all-consuming tentpole moment that kind of takes all the oxygen in the room at one point in the year to two what we consider big tentpole moments happening in each year. And so those tentpole moments coming twice a year now are going to bring with them fresh content and new stories that are going to move the world of Destiny forward. And to answer your question directly, the way we're kind of looking at the size of these is similar to like Rise of Iron from Destiny 1. And, but this is happening like twice a year as compared to the past.
Yeah.
And so, what's kind of the reason we're talking about this, the rough shape of the box here that we're filling is that what comes with it is like each expansion is going to have its own unique version of a campaign and post-game experience that you can dive really deep into beyond the initial playthrough, similar to how things like the Dreaming City or the Pale Heart from the Final Shape had worked, where those beyond those initial campaign experiences, there's like further things to explore and secrets to uncover. And so making our expansions unique and deeply replayable is a big goal for us, in large part to support all the new gear and the new tiering of gear that we're putting into the game, right? And so it's one about, each of these expansions, again, they're going to tell a really compelling story as part of our next saga, but I really want to stress that they're also going to be unique experiences, unique campaigns and post games.
Yeah, I know that's something like, I've kind of overheard some of the conversations where when it comes to these expansions as well, obviously the corollary we're using today is Rise of Iron, but like these are going to be brand new experiences, things that we just like haven't released before in the past.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that as well? Or
Yeah, definitely. And so for Codename Apollo specifically, the first expansion coming up with Frontiers, you're going to journey to a Metroidvania-inspired destination, right?
Okay.
That's our guiding light for how we're creating this new location.
Yeah.
And so this new destination is going to feature a non-linear campaign that puts you, in the driver's seat of exploring its world and its story. So this is very different from the past, where you're kind of following a very linear mission structure or line.
Yeah.
That's very simple in many ways. And Allison actually recently talked a bunch about this in a blog post.
Yeah. So when we made the decision to lean into that Metroidvania structure, we knew that the narrative structure had to match, had to complement that structure as well. And so the way that we're going to treat nonlinearity in Codename Apollo is when you arrive at our destination, which is a new destination, you'll be able to decide if you want to go to Region D or Region C, or maybe you want to go check out B, because that's going to be where you get the ability that allows you to access Region A so you can talk to that character that you really like.
Yeah.
We really want that sense of the player being in the driver's seat, of being able to decide where and how they want to explore and discover the secrets that we have in the world.
Yeah.
And whichever of those different choices that you make doesn't negate the others. We want you to explore every crevice inside of the experience. And to help support that, we've structured our story in a complementary way.
Yeah.
So we'll have the normal kinds of activity dialogue that you normally experience in a campaign, but there's also between 25 and 30 different threads of stories that you can discover and chain together after you complete an activity.
Yeah.
There's so much richness to discover that we're creating.
You see that little thread of that
Bye,
shining rock
Finchie.
somewhere. You can really just
Enjoy
afford to
the
pull in
Dragon
and
Age.
just dive in by the sound of it.
Absolutely, that's what we want you to do.
Okay, that's awesome. So actually, let's go ahead and stay on the topic of story here for just a second as well. I think that there's been some conversations about the future of narrative Destiny, which has obviously been so central to the experience, so core to our characters and our story. stories. There's been some concern that maybe the new structure might not afford the opportunity for as much story in the past. Can you tell us a little bit about what you guys are planning and what that means?
That would be news to me if it suddenly vanished. I like what
Allison,
I do.
please stay. Yeah.
Please don't let go. Yeah, exactly.
Is this how we find out?
No, story is destiny. Like what makes Destiny Destiny is that beating heart of story at its core.
Yeah.
That's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
The thing that this new structure allows us comes in two parts for story. Like part one is pacing. With these 2 tentpole beats a year, the feeling that the world is changing and growing and moving is going to come much quicker now, which means that we can move the plot along at a much quicker pace than we used to.
Totally.
Part two is focus. Because these are much more focused releases, we don't have to worry about padding the sides with a bunch of extra stuff to kind of fill in the space. Like, nope, we are zeroing in on exactly what each of these releases is trying to communicate.
Yeah.
And so that means we're going to tell a more focused story and with pacing that keeps up with what fans want.
Yeah. I mean, it's also, too, it's interesting because, you know, obviously the narrative is one big part, the story you're telling, the words on the page. But another part of it, you know, given that we have the unique opportunity with a medium like video games, is how players interact with it. We've seen some comments online, some notable conversations about, you know, go talk to Vendor X, head over to the holodeck and say hello to this other person, go back to Vendor X and shake their hand one more time. Can you tell us a little bit about that structure, what you guys are planning on?
Yeah, it drives us bonkers too. Yeah. No, we believe that everything should be questioned, right? Like we should be questioning that structure and we should be reinvestigating it. And starting with Revenant and especially when we get to Apollo, we're going to be deliberately shaking it up. By the time we get to Apollo, that loop, that pattern is more or less gone. We're shaking things up a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Allison spoke to it earlier, but all those threads that you're pulling on, right? Like these are characters out in the world that you're exploring and discovering, right, as part of your journey here. And so it's not you going to the same location where you expect to see someone delivering a piece of information to you between, you know, specific missions. It is like you exploring the world, finding these people, pulling on all these different threads in order to discover things within this weird and wonderful place.
The feedback is loud and clear. We want to keep the player out in the world, out and exploring, and get information to them for a change. So, we're listening.
And also, I mean, I will say, Allison, you didn't arrive empty-handed. You've got some cool concept art to share with us as well.
I brought some goodies.
Okay.
I brought some presents.
Thank you.
I brought some birthday presents. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Happy birthday,
everyone who's born on
Looking at
October 1st.
concept art is always a joy.
Exactly.
It's a good way to go about it. It's better than wrapping paper covering a PlayStation. I don't know.
It's true. It's true.
Let's go ahead and take a look. So this is, we've got up on screen kind of one of our first pieces of concept art from the future. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're looking at here?
No, I can't. On purpose. What I can tell you is that this is some concept art of our new destination, which, like I said, is a new place that we haven't been to before, which means that these people that you're seeing are people that we haven't met yet. We're going to learn a lot more about them, and I love this piece because the longer that you look at it, same with some of the other
Looks
art
like
that
the
we've shared so
Cosmodrome
far,
in the background.
the more you start to see things that are kind of familiar all the way out at this new location.
Yeah, it's like
so lots of fun things to discover.
What's the symbol on that banner? Is this a seance or a wedding ceremony? Who knows?
I know,
right?
and I'm not telling.
Telling a single soul.
Nope.
Okay, all right. Plenty to dive into, including we've got another piece of concept art here as well.
Yeah, something we talk about a lot, and like I think the last concept really like spoke to it is like when we're, especially when we're developing a new destination like this, like we really think about like what is a storied history that's happened here? What's something that players can like really sink their teeth into and dig deep into? And you know, going into this concept, something that I love about it that's really resonant with me with a lot of the early creative discussions we had on it is that we wanted this place to feel like an exotic world that is just tailor-built around the joy of discovery, right? And then so within this new destination in Apollo, you're going to be discovering powerful abilities in order to uncover secrets in this location and in order to carve a path to the great mystery at the heart of the planet. And that's what like these concepts, you know, when I look at them in retrospective as the team is now actively like building a bunch of this stuff, it's very evocative for me from that feeling of like, hey, how can, it's something Tyson and Allison and I talk a lot about is like, how can we get that like grand mystery in that game, that feeling that there's something right around the corner, that like it's kind of at the heart, has been at the heart of Destiny for a long time. And as we've been closing down the Light Dark saga, it's been an amazing roller coaster ride, but we want to expand and grow Destiny and we want to change it. And you know, that's what I think these concepts are starting to speak for us, trying to show not just us telling of like some of that direction.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting to see because I think one thing I've heard you guys talk about a lot as well is, just the inspirations that you want to obviously provide the players. You build these new worlds, but you guys have been diving into a lot of crazy subject matter just on your own to get inspired as well. Can you tell us a little bit about kind of some of the fun reading or listening you've been doing as you've been going through this?
Sure. One of the fun parts about being a creative is that you have to fill the tank with something. And
certainly.
so that means doing a lot of research, finding a lot of other targets in media, or even just like what music you're listening to while you're working on a script, right?
Yeah.
I know for our team,
Doesn't
something
this
that
launch
really
in
inspired
June?
us was music of the 1960s. We listened to a lot of early prog, a lot of King Crimson, and a lot of, The Doors and Jefferson Airplane. We
not messing
also,
around.
there's a lot of Slaughterhouse-Five inside of this.
Cheery.
We love to look for inspiration outside of just games because there's so much in the world that can fill that tank and get us inspired for what's coming next. And we also look to television, of course, too.
Yeah. I mean, TV and movies is like I talk about all the line. I mean, Allison as the narrative director, much better at referencing text. I'm a little bit more of a visual guy.
Is that the nice way to say that? 'Cause,
Yeah,
It's kind.
Okay,
It's kind.
cool. All right,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
Social media and TikTok have rotted us all.
you. They've just routed me. Actually.
But yeah, like when we talk about like all this inspirational media, like one of the things, Destiny also being a sci-fi game that we talked a bunch about was for Apollo was Scavenger's Reign. That's something that Allison, remember in early concepting we were talking about, and we're like, oh wow, that media, that TV show is so great because like it's familiar in some ways, but as you get closer and you really look at their world, it's really strange and different and weird and mysterious, and it really kind of just builds this halo of allure around it that is something that really spoke to us when we're thinking about like how can we introduce something new to the game at the top of Frontiers.
That's exciting. All right. So there's obviously a lot of new inspirations. We had a chance to look at some concept art, but Allison, I got to put you on the spot just one last time. Do you have any other teasers for us or anything you can give us before we move on to the next subject?
I got a weird one.
Okay, even better.
Okay. So imagine going to a mansion, like a really nice, really big fancy house.
Okay,
And
not just in the tutorial to Tomb Raider.
No, like
Okay, all right.
like a nice.
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
So you're going in and looking at like a parlor room or something, and maybe the owner of the house tells you there's a secret door somewhere in here, and you're looking around and you can see the door that you came through, and you can see the window, but it kind of looks like a dead end, like there's nothing in here. And everyone knows that a good secret door comes from like behind a bookcase. Like you
Right.
go up to a bookcase and pull on a book or a little statue that's been in front of your face the whole time, but you just haven't had the focus on it yet. And if you pull on that, it opens up the secret door, and suddenly what was a dead end looks like an entryway.
Yeah.
And that's what this saga is.
Okay, that's very exciting. And it won't be like Young Frankenstein where I get stuck in the door. Or
You will not
anything.
get stuck in the door. No, I will not let anyone get
Not
stuck
even for
inside the
comedic
door.
Or Matthew
value.
McConaughey behind the book.
I'll be down to be stuck behind a door for a little bit.
Okay, all right. Thank you again, Allison, so much. There's
Absolutely.
obviously a lot of cool stuff to dive into, but we'll let you and yours keep crafting. But we've got also one more subject as well. Robbie, I'd love to bug you about one more thing, if
Please.
that's all right.
Yeah.
So we've seen some feedback on reward tiers and how there might not be enough variation in loot for players to go
Absolutely,
ahead
Eddie.
and get encouraged to
Also,
go ahead and keep
how are you,
chasing
Eddie?
down more gear. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you're all building right now and kind of what that means to you?
Yeah, so this is like very valid feedback, just acknowledging that in the first place, because the first thing we announced was just like, hey, there's some new tiers, right? And then obviously, you're going to look at that and go like, well, I have a bunch of amazing armor and weapons now, so like, why does this matter in the future? And so totally, that feedback makes a lot of sense to us. And so what's really top of mind and has been for us for a little while now is how we can make not only chasing gear within individual tiers interesting and the whole system interesting, but also how we can make those higher tiers of gear compelling to chase, right? To have that mountain to climb. And so that comes in two forms that I can talk a little bit about today. One, I can go a little more in depth on, which is our next generation armor. That's going to be coming with Codename Frontiers. And then we have some really early thinking for weapons.
Okay.
And so for armor, let's start there.
Yeah.
Is that okay, Andy?
That's perfect. If you wouldn't mind, Robbie.
Yeah, I would be
Okay,
happy
thank
to.
you.
So let me lean in here to focus a little bit. So for next generation armor, we really want to make armor valuable again. We want to make it easier to understand, and we really want it to have create new build crafting identities. That's something that's like really close to home for us right now, because we've had a similar system for quite a while now. And so part of making it valuable, easy to understand, new identities is one of the big pieces is going to be a large stat rework to the armor pieces themselves. And so there's going to be fewer stats on each individual piece of armor. So it makes it way easier to quickly compare pieces of gear and be like, oh, this one's better than that one. I'm building into a specific, discipline, strength, whatever, and you can better understand that. That also means that there's going to be fewer like things we call dump stats. Like you looking at a piece of gear and going like, oh man, it only gives me +5 resilience. I don't really want that.
Trash it.
Yeah, exactly. And like, there's still going to be cases where it's like, oh, it has a lot of resilience, but that's not what I'm building into. But it's just going to be way easier to just glance at stuff.
Very cool.
And figure it out.
Imagine
But
they go
beyond
down to
that,
3.
Right, like, how can we answer that question of how can next-gen armor have this new build crafting identity? It also, we want to bring new things to the table, right? And so part of the stat rework, we're going to go beyond 100, Andy.
We go beyond
Beyond
sometimes.
100.
Yeah, we've gone beyond light.
That's right.
Yep, beyond dark with prismatic.
What
This
else
just makes
is there?
sense. Yeah.
Now we're going to go beyond 100 with armor. Who knew? Like, who knew that's where we go?
It was just hidden in the lore book somewhere, I'm sure, right, Allison?
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Right? Okay. All right. Thank you.
No, we'll
No one double check that.
Yeah,
but beyond one.
don't check our homework. Yeah. So when we go, so what I mean by going beyond 100. So let's talk about strength, for instance. And so this is some early thinking from the team.
Yeah.
So in the 1 to 100 range, it would still reduce your melee cooldown like it does today. It would still have that, so that would still be really easy to understand. But then from that 101 to 200 range, beyond 100, every point into strength at that point would then give you a chance in order to activate a second melee when power melee becomes charged. So basically you get double melee. You get to double throw your shields or double throw your knives or throw whatever warlock, space magic stuff they throw in. I don't play warlocks.
I'm a hunter.
Yeah,
I get
so,
it. Yeah.
I can't jump, sorry.
Withering blades for days. That's it. Yeah.
But really, like, the key thing to there, right, is like that starts to create an identity for what you want to build craft into that's very different than just like, oh, hey, yeah, I'm building in
Essentially,
melee.
fuck
Cooldown, that's
PvP.
cool. But now you can start build crafting into like, okay, I'm going to regularly, especially at the higher end, start to get double melee charges, right? And so the other thing we're considering right now is also renaming that stat from strength to melee so that it's just very specific when you look at the gear and kind of like know what it's
cut right to that chase, right?
Yeah. Another big thing that's coming with next
Like
generation
grenades
armor
for warlock
to the game is set bonuses. And so this is something
Set
I know, right?
bonuses.
Like,
Set bonuses.
We've done, like,
MMO.
some small versions of it in the past have been like individual releases, but we're looking at this as like a holistic new system that's coming with pretty much every piece of new legendary armor set that we create, starting with Frontiers.
Okay.
And so these set bonuses are going to come in the form of wearing 2 or 4 pieces of a 5-piece set. So that gives you flexibility in order to wear an exotic at any point. And then also allows you to mix and match different sets. So you can actually start looking at like gear and go like, oh, I have tier 1, tier 2 of one set, tier 3 of other, and I actually want to like mix match them together. For
Actual
different
set
combinatorics
bonuses
for different
in
build crafting
2024.
ideas. I'm getting like
10
really
years
deep into
later.
the weeds here, but the thing that's like really exciting about this is that like one of the perks the team is playing around with that these new set bonuses could give you could be one that's built all around like Tex Mechanica style play, which is like all about hip firing, right, and all about that yeehaw. And then like the more you build into that, you're going to be buffing your Tex Mechanica weapons. And so that's just like one example. But yeah, it's the whole space is just going to like really expand and just become a lot easier to manage in your head and also build complexity into.
Yeah,
it.
I
So
mean, fuck that shit.
I'm super stoked. For it.
No, you
I'm
guys
super
obviously
stoked
been
for
doing a lot
that,
of great
though.
stuff. So we've touched on armor here briefly. All that sounds awesome, but can you tell us a little bit more about weapons and kind of how they're going to evolve as well?
Yeah, so we're a little earlier on weapons right now. We wanted to talk about next gen armor because we have a lot of juicy, good plans coming together right now. But for weapons, the thing I can say is that like in the game today, we have higher tiers of weapons to chase, like adepts and raid weapons, right? And so those things with them come with exclusive perks that basically, cut above the noise of other weapons you might be earning in any individual release. And so we know from the tiering perspective of weapons themselves that like, hey, we already have this kind of touchstone for us that we see that works pretty well. And it's like, so it's really like, how can we meet or clear that bar, right? Like how can we create those exclusive chases at the top of that aspirational mountain for players to climb? So,
so actually, additionally too, we've heard some
That's a
concerns that
non-answer.
obviously we're going to maybe be over-indexing on just bringing back reprised weapons, and Guardians will just be out there chasing down something and re-earning something that's just sitting in the vault anyway. Can you tell us a little bit more about like kind of the weapon chase and what you guys are planning on doing with each subsequent release?
Yeah, so just to like make sure to clear the air here a little bit, right? Like every expansion, every season, every raid, every dungeon, there's gonna be new weapons, right? We're not slowing down there in terms of like making a lot of compelling new weapon content.
Cool. Okay.
But the thing about reprisals and revisions that I think is true for a lot of Destiny players is like you have that favorite gun, right? You have that gun that you loved at one point in time, and over time it's just not as useful in the contemporary tuning, activity, sandbox, whatever, right? Like just something about it isn't as good over the years. And so like we did with the Brave Arsenal and Into the Light, like that's our touchstone for like, hey, how can we go in and update, fan favorite weapons, bring them back, breathe some new life into them, and make them interesting to use again. And I also think what's great about that is that people who never got to use their Recluse or Better Devils or something that we haven't reprised just yet, right? Is like, oh, that's their first time experience with it, and they've heard how cool it is.
To all the Guardians who are going to dive into Revenant and get to try Chroma Rush for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying that gun for the first time. It's so good. I'm glad it's coming back.
It's great.
Okay, that all sounds awesome. So everything that Robbie just spoke to, there's going to be a next-gen article, a next-gen armor article going up on Bungie.net after the stream wraps up. But Robbie, is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, so something that I should probably touch on is like we're talking a lot about like all this cool gear and like, but like there's a question here, right? That like
Bungie.net
immediately becomes posed of like why does it matter, right? Like why do I care about it? And so we've talked a little bit, right, about the fact that there's going to be customizable difficulty coming in Destiny with Frontiers, and then also changes to modifiers and things like that with like the Banes that we announced in the recent blog post. And so to making expansions deeply replayable, kind of like I was talking about earlier in our section, and then the customizable difficulty, and then the new modifier systems. Like these are all things that are being built into a structure so that you're going to need to chase that high tier gear. You're going to need to craft that complex set bonus, perfect combination of Tex Mechanica gear in order to take on some of the hardest challenges inside of the game. And so this isn't just about changing gear. This is also figuring out how we can bring new and interesting challenge to Destiny and how we can really like breathe life into the challenge of the game.
Very exciting. Awesome.
Yeah. Should be fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, plenty more information on that to arrive on the blog that's going to be arriving on Bungie.net shortly after this. But I don't think I'm going to be able to top what Robbie just said. So we'll go ahead and get ready to go ahead and close out the stream here today by first thanking all of you fine folks at home for joining us today. We love getting a chance to put these streams on and hang out with all of you in the community, and it doesn't mean anything unless you show up. So thank you for taking the time to join us today. As a reminder as well, there's a Twitch drop going on right now. That's a heads up. You can probably see it pinned in chat, but just to remind everyone at home that if you've earned the Twitch drop, I should say rather, it will be arriving on your Guardian when Revenant launches on October 8th. So if you don't get it today, worry not. That's by design. It'll be arriving on October 8th.
Just
and you'll get to put your shiny new emblem on. And of course, a huge thanks to our guests here, Robbie and Allison. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Andy.
Absolutely. And then the folks from our first segment as well, Chris, Clayton, and Jerome as well, Incredible.
Just
Thank
an
you so much
emblem.
for taking them to join us. And of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the amazing folks doing the actual heavy lifting behind the scenes, Peyton, Ashley, and Justin. Thank you so much. Of course, Ashley, one of the folks that helped design a lot of the stuff we looked at today. So thank you all for taking the time to joining us from the throne world, as we call it here, back here in the studio. But yeah, a quick recap. We talked today a little bit about what's to arrive with Act 1 of Revenant, arriving just next week, next reset. It'll be arriving on October 8th. Make sure to go ahead and sign up for the Twitch Rivals Dungeon Race. It'll be shipping out on October 11th. And remember, if you're one of those top 3 teams to go ahead and make your way through, then you'll be able to get the cool embroidered hoodie as well. But there's going to be more information about that arriving on our socials. And then I think that's about it. I think I've concluded my notes here on my laptop. So again, thank you all for taking the time to join us. Make sure and follow us at Destiny the Game across the board on whatever social channel you like. Make sure and check out our Discord as well. We're making some updates out there in terms of the announcement channels. And keep an eye out for the TWID for all this great information. And lastly, but very not least, make sure and head out to Bungie.net after this stream concludes. Read that Next Gen Armor article. We're giving you guys lots of information. Is it fair? No, but we like you, so we're going to keep doing it anyway. So in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other, and we'll see you all Starside.
What type of glasses you looking at, Goose? Well, that was a very cool... That was a very cool stream. I'm excited for Frontiers. Next season should be interesting. It's just the next expansion thing. Oh, Pog, I did get into Twitch Rivals for the dungeon. I never got an email, but yeah, it comes out in summer of next year. But we're getting Apollo as the first one, codename Apollos. Damn, that took an hour. Holy shit. Already an update for Tiny Glade? What's the patch notes? New option for freehand walls? Ooh, huge. I'm sorry, it's an episode. Tiny Glade is very, very fun. I enjoyed it last night whenever I was playing it. It's also pretty cheap, which is nice. Let's see, radio. We'll try this one for now, and then I'm waiting on the Bungie page to actually update. Yes, what's up, Goose? Yeah, I mean, what do you need help with? I'm in. Today is the Destiny day. This is honestly the last Destiny stream I'm doing until next Friday. Because I will be missing Reset on Tuesday, because I'll be on vacation. I will be in a hot tub in the middle of Georgia. Hello, Tim. How are you feeling? Ah. Extra Gambit. Should we guild our Dredgen? I feel like we should. We can do my co-op missions. Oh. This one, yeah, it is Richard Cheese. Good ear. Good ear. I have done 2 matches. I also have to finish up my Deadeye, but honestly, the most difficult one is probably that one. Even more med's good. Hopefully you are getting plenty of rest. Also, Soul said that the exotic ornament is up for Bright. Oh, this one's finally up again. I've been waiting for this for years. Ooh. It won't apply until, like, wait, you didn't get it? Because it won't show up until it won't show up till next week. Yeah, so it just won't show up until next week. That's one of the last things they said. You're good. I kind of said it. I kind of echoed it right after they said it, but not for very long. Oh, Casey Abrams. He has a very fun voice. What's Necrochasm? There it is. Hell yeah, Eddie. I can't even remember all the concerts I've been to. That's fucking impressive that you're able to. You had to Google it? Okay, fair enough. It's the autism. Yeah. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday about, she was like, I'm pretty sure I'm a little spicy brained. I'm like, same. I'm like, I was like, it's, now that you're saying it, it makes sense, but also it makes sense why me and you got along so well in high school. I've known her since freshman year, so that was 2004. Oh, yeah, sure. Let me finish this Gambit match. Also, the next gen armor article is up. Rework stat mechanics. Stats on armor will be changing. Hold on. Status effects will no longer be tiered every 10 points. Every point in that stat will provide a benefit. This change intended to reduce the lock-in effect that happens when fine-tuning combinations to stats. Stat effects will be capped at 200, with the range from 101 to 200 providing additional powerful effects in the base effect. This change is intended to support deeper investment in smaller number of stats and spikier stat distribution on armor with fuel secondary dump stats. Reese is never going to have recovery. He's going to be the most resilient motherfucker. In addition to the above changes, distribution stats on armor will be changing. Legendary armor have stat archetypes, which determines primary secondary stats, while the third stat is free roll. Oh yeah, I forgot. This map is back. As a warlock, recovery is useful for my class ability that I use. That is it.
Hostiles incoming at the garden.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a warlock, so I've taken a warlock into every major expansion that I've played. Like, I play a hunter on occasion, and Titans so infrequently. Shit, it just, I shouldn't even have a Titan.
Incoming at the caves.
Yeah, this map being back is nice for variety, but honestly, they should have brought back the other one as well.
Medium blocker heading over. Portals up. Go take them out.
The Scorn one, whatever. Also, there's a weird color thing going on with this.
Incoming on the island.
Like, there's a weird hue.
Moat's draining. The blockers must die, brother. Your allies down, but they took someone with them.
Oh my god. I don't need you to just spam. My fucking phone while I'm off work today.
Large blocker to the other side.
Do you love the comm system?
Hostiles incoming at the garden.
I don't think you do.
Hey, you're losing motes. Ice the blockers. Watch your back. Invader incoming. High value target destroyed. Almost. Bank and get that primeval out there.
What the fuck, Richard?
Damn, Daniel.
Yeah, you don't have to yell. You know what to do. You know what to do. Also, thanks for the resubscribe. Turn it off. Get some hot water. Throw it in there.
Out. You'll get 'em next time.
You got this.
Incoming at the caves.
All you got to do is turn it off like you did,
You're close.
and then
Fill the bank. Give me the primeval.
run some hot water over it and just reset it. I think it just might need, we need to turn down the coolness.
Sending 'em back.
It doesn't need to make ice as thick anymore. It's in the production studio.
Summon the primeval. If they kill it,
Also, this is one of my employees, y'all. Say hi to Alice. Oh shit.
portal's ready. Grab your gun.
Alice, it was on the shelf, but you can also ask Justin when he gets back. Also, did the truck ever make it in?
It's not over. Kill that primeval. Your allies invading.
My wrist is vibrating so much because of both work chat and family Snapchat. I'm sorry.
Compromised. Focus your fire.
Stop working. Technically, yes.
Your invaders back with 1 kill. You gained the lead.
Is he okay? The question is, is he working on a gen? I should say, like working on.
Convoys ate it. Now devour that primeval. Invader inbound. Hunt him.
Yeah, I'm salary Eddie.
Enemy invader down. Free to hunt.
He's not here. Ooh. Oh, I guess
Allies
that
headed
makes
to the
sense.
other side. You're in the lead. That primeval's
All right.
nearly dead.
Nope.
The enemy team is this. Get
Oh,
moving.
dear God.
Round's done.
Fuck
The
this
opposing
map.
team defeated their primeval.
God, that fucking sucks if it didn't make it in. Our delivery truck of spirits for our production guy to make. Damn, that fucking sucks ass. He waited there all day yesterday. All right, Goose, I'm in orbit. How much does that give me, though? But yeah, it also comes with our merchandise and a couple of just other things. No, the area that we get our shipment from didn't get affected by the flooding, because it's like west of it. Dayton Freight's just a shitty ass company at times. You're good. I mean, Dayton Freight, I think that's probably where it gets the name. Oh, yeah, no. So if you want to do Gambit later, we're doing some Gambit. Enjoy the dying. Precision final blow. I still didn't get any point blank. Oh, rapidly defeat target. Ugh. Fucking awful. Goose, do we need to be in VC? So we can just hop into my VC real fast. Okay, sounds good, Goose. We will. I just realized that this has been up this entire time. Nah, okay. Improve specific weak stats that offer little value, reduce or eliminate mandatory must-have stats, overall improve understandability of stats and their effects. From 1 to 100, discipline, increase grenade cooldown reduction. From 101 to 200 provides an increasing chance to gain a bonus grenade charge whenever your grenade becomes available. Stat rename to grenade to improve readability. Strength from 1 to 100 provides increasing melee cooldown reduction. From 101 to 200 provides an increasing chance to gain a bonus melee charge whenever your powered melee becomes available. Stat ammo special ammo. Special ammo from 1 to 100, increased rate at which special ammo bricks drop from final blows. From 101 to 200 provides an increasing chance that a double-sized brick will drop. That's cool. Set bonuses. A second major change to armor introduction is set bonuses. Think of them like origin traits for armor. They represent a theme of the armor that allows you to reflect the fantasy in the way you build plays. Set bonuses are perks granted when you equip 2 or 4 pieces of armor from the same set. As a commit to 2 bonuses. Okay. Text Mechanica. When shooting from the hip, you have increased movement speeds and weapon handling. Effect increases when you score hits. Perk 2, 4 pieces text mechanical weapons have increased range and accuracy when hip fired. Final blows with freshly reloaded. Oh, this is non-stop aggression. Final blows with freshly reloaded weapons heal you. Damage target with a shotgun or fusion rifle increase the damage it takes from those weapons for a short time. I can see that being useful. Demolition experts. Direct hits with explosive weapons temporarily increases the reload speed. Mountaintop. That's only 2 pieces. Repeated direct hits with explosive weapons temporarily increase grenade ability damage. Ooh, that with Controverse. You do a couple hits with a mountaintop or another explosive weapon. I wonder if explosive payload would work. That could be interesting. Putting that with explosive payload, if that worked in that interaction, and then throwing a Controverse grenade. Vanguard Operative. Activating your grenade gives you and nearby allies damage resistance against combatants. Controverse speaking up. So that with the demo expert. Defeating champions with a finisher generates special ammo for you and your fire team. Holy fuck. A 4th set of Vanguard Operative with Controverse or Cenotaph. Man, that would make so much special for champions. Oh, somebody else would actually have to run the Vanguard Operative. Send it? Okay, hold on. I need to get the right special weapon. I was reading. What's the special weapon I've been using a lot? Oh wait, that's right. I've been using sidearm. Wait, there's champions in this, isn't there? Pal Hart. No, there's no champions. Okay. Um. No champs. Pog. All right, let's do this. I can't believe this expansion has been out for so long and I have not done this yet. Thanks, Goose. So exotic armor will not be updated, but it's on the roadmap to be.
Cade, you've known the commander a long time. You ever seen him like this?
I kind of wish I brought my sword.
Was right after the Great Disaster.
Finchy, how's
Didn't know the light
Inquisition
would go
been?
out
Because I
in
never
the
beat
time
that.
till then. But this,
I just wasn't into it at the time. Probably because I was super depressed and started playing Destiny right afterwards.
I've never seen him scared before, not like this.
Like
I understand the fear.
I played through the
feel
first one's like a lot.
I don't know what he'll do with it.
But I mainly played with
Fear is a knife.
a girlfriend of mine,
Use it
and
to
then we
hurt
broke up,
others
and that summer I started playing more
or
Destiny.
ourselves. But we also have the choice to sheath it.
Got some taken popping up on my route. Y'all okay?
Nothing I can't handle. If you need me to come over and give you a hand, let me
Destiny
know.
really kind of like
Now, who put who on
took
the
away a
map?
lot of my time to play other games.
Oh, come on. You caught me by surprise.
Oh, well, I guess we're even then.
And honestly, at this point, I know that like the new Dragon Age comes out soon, so it's like I don't have time to really go back and play Inquisition. Really,
It's almost like he was never gone.
I just don't
Like
have the
the
time
traveler knew it needed to make the
or the
fire team
motivation.
whole again.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. It's real nice to see you all again, but the Traveler could have asked before yanking a guy back to life.
Cade, I need to tell you something before we go any further. Meet me up ahead.
Oh, ominous and cryptic. My favorites. Yes, let's.
Now let me know when you're ready, Goose. Hog. Do wish I had a void weapon. It's immune. Oh shit. Oh. What the fuck? Holy shit. Can't believe we actually fucking got this guy back. Yeah. I didn't realize he respawned. Oh, we have to shoot those things at the same time. R. Win. I think the furthest I made was getting to base camp. I didn't really go much past that in... I killed myself there. Ready. Oh, I... Terrible at this, Goose. Oh yeah, Goose doesn't have a res anymore because I took it. Get in VC. All right, hi Goose. All right, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, shoot. We did it. Oh, wait. Oh my god, first try. Oh dear god. Objective complete. Loot. But I'm glad you're enjoying it, Finchy. Level 18, we start feeling very powerful. Nice. I've never really...
What's that?
Okay, fracture. Ooh.
That's the Traveler. The witness is digging around in its guts.
It's screaming for help.
You get stacks. When it gets to 8, tell me and I grab. Oh, I'm at 4. I see. I'm at 7. Cool. Tell me when you need me to take it, Goose. Wait, I can't take it. It says I'm in recovery. Oh, there we go. Got it. I see. I'm at 7, Goose. I'm at 8 now. 9. Hi, Dredgen. We are currently doing my co-op missions with Goose because I've yet to do them.
These Vex are followers of the Witness. It's all divisive. The same
How are you,
zealots for the
Dredgen?
Black Garden.
I know all about the Black Garden. You sure you don't want to talk about why you're back?
The why doesn't matter. Never did. Just stay focused and clear a path up the mountain.
Guardian down.
Goose. Yeah, I was pretty happy with what I saw during the live stream. I'm more excited for Frontiers than I am. About the next episode, but I mean, I'll still play it. Don't run too far, Goose. I'm at 8 now.
Listen, Crow, right now, I just...
Yeah, I'm curious if it's the main activity or if it's the one of the main activities.
Really normal.
Just know that the Traveler hasn't abandoned you, Cade. Even if you can't use the light is still part of you. I don't think my wish could have brought you back without it.
Look how fucked
Could
up
be
Goose
capable
is
of
right now.
things you don't even realize.
I still have recovery. There we go. Yeah, it's a good way forward. I'm also just really excited that Onslaught is getting some treatment because I enjoy it a lot more than Gambit. It's a better Gambit. Yeah, everything is better than Gambit. I agree, Goose. I'm at 5. Do we want to swap before we start this? Wait, we have to do this fight while also... I'm at 8. Okay. Oh. Fuck that thing up. There are 5, heard. I'm still on recovery. Holy shit.
Guardian down.
A bad spot to be in for a wyvern.
Guardian down.
Oh, I can't res Goose now. Game over. Yeah, that GL actually looks really fucking cool. I was hoping that was a primary. Or I was hoping that was the exotic because I noticed it was primary shooting. What is... Oh shit. Wait. It just brought me up here. You gotta be shitting me. Hello, Winston. Yeah, the fine lighter work is pretty cool. You're good, Winston. You just missed my score pick, and we went halfway through the season. You're good. You're good. We had fun time. I might, depending. I did not sleep well last night. I might kick on a NCAA stream tonight. Just because it's a road to glory and it's kind of fun. You know, what is this one that's causing? All right, we'll just leave that. But I appreciate the lurk, Winston. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea in this community, but I enjoyed it. R. Shit. Not what I meant to hit. Oh, Wyverns. Oh shit, I'm at 7, Goose. 8. Take it. Streamer is usually throwing. This is a pyramid or a fleet. Oh yeah. And then this one right here is Witness. Oh, we still have the fractured? Fuck off. I'm excited. I usually am. The Frontiers look really fun. Next season stuff, I'm at 6, Goose. Next season should be, or next episode, whatever. Eight. Take it whenever. The new GL looks really cool. I'm pretty easy to please though when it comes to Destiny stuff. As long as it looks cool, like, and honestly the armor rework looks phenomenal. Like stat bonuses for using same sets. Amazing. Oh, fuck you, bud. I'm still in recovery. Took it. Oh no. There we go. I floated too far.
You know, one of the first things my ghost Sundance said to me was that I was capable of greatness. You remind me of her a little.
In what way?
You're both a pain in my ass.
I'm at 6. Ooh. The Bungie stream showed, I'm at 8, Goose. Go ahead and take it whenever you can. Stuff that's coming, some of the stuff that's coming next season, most of the artifact, I missed like 2 of them. It also showed stuff that's coming in Apollo, which is the first Frontier thing. Armor rework, so less stats on armor, but we can go above 100 in some stats, or all stats. I'm pretty excited about that. Talk more about the non-linear story. Yeah, PvP may actually get a little fucked over in this. Go figure. You can, like, with melee, if you overcharge it, you get a chance of getting 2 melee charges. Gambit should be officially dead. They did mention separate sandboxes at one point, so. Oh wait, this room. Oh.
It must be in charge of things here.
Well, whatever you're doing, it's pissed off everything in the wall.
I am currently at 7, Goose, by the way. I'm at 8 now, so take it whenever. Thank you, Goose. I guess it was last week's 12 that they mentioned they were going to be doing separate sandboxes.
Wound up stuck under a cyclops for 2 hours. You almost sound like you're having fun. Aren't you?
I need to get close to Goose. Oh shit. Took it. Yeah, separate sandboxes would help this game immensely with shit. Oh god. Oh, you're here. Ouch. I'm at 5. Yeah. Oh my god. Are you serious, dude? Fuck you, bitch. Oh my god, the stasis. Open up your... Okay.
Guardian down.
Oh, cool. I got you, Goose. Oh, we have 2 separate ones to shoot. Alright. 3, 2, 1, shoot. I'm at 7, Goose. I'm now at 8. Take whenever. I'm glyph touched. Witness. Heard. Seven. Heard. I'll take it as soon as my buff is gone. Alright, took it. Oh yeah. Such a fucking bitch. Ghost. Witness and ghost. Oh shit. I'm at 6. Let's stay in here and swap. Eight. Take whenever you're ready. I'm at 9. Oh. Wait, you did say witness, didn't you? Okay, we're good. So we're good. I didn't fuck up. Just was not expecting him to be right there. Oh, taking. We did it. Mission complete. Easy. Honestly, as much as like I don't want stuff to go away, Gambit should just go away. Honestly. Gambit's just like Onslaught is just a better Gambit. I'll tell Marksman. We did it, Goose. That was one of them. I'm changing up my stuff a little bit. Yeah, Gambit Prime was generally some of the most fun I had in Gambit. Alright, let's do another one. This one is the Descent. But yeah, Gambit Prime was the most fun I had in a in a mode inside of Gambit. They didn't bring over enough from that to make Gambit interesting, and they've kind of just killed it. Bum bum bum. Oh yeah, right after the mission.
You can feel it in the air. The closer
I
we
really
get
hope
to the
that fractured
monolith,
one isn't
the more
moving
powerful
forward,
the
because I
witness's
hated that one.
influence becomes.
It's interfering with my ability to track the commander. He won't respond when I hail him. The look in his eyes when he turned away from me. I
Transgression.
don't know what he plans to do, but he won't let anything stop him.
Copy that. We'll need
Also,
to
I feel like
fast.
they're going to go away from crafting weapons
So you
now.
stand up to the commander back there, kid.
We'll probably get like one or
Got some
two
guns.
crafted weapons,
Let's
and then
go.
the rest are just going to be
Ikora's not coming?
Just you and me.
You can't blame her.
the rest are just going to be like the
What did Zavala say when he left?
I'm going for a walk.
just random weapons with enhancing.
Guardian, you join up with Tarj, Kate and I will bring up the
And I'm
rear.
kind of okay with that.
Take
Like,
down anything that's standing between
let me
Zavala
go
and
for
his
the
ghost.
weapons that, like, I'll grind out the weapons. And then after that, it'll just go, let me enhance the ones
I've
that I
got an
like.
idea, if you'll humor me. The statue that implored Zavala to
Oh.
give himself to darkness. There are more of them, all over this place.
You think you can get them to talk?
They'll speak up if they have something to say. That's what I do. Come on, let's establish a rapport.
Yeah. I feel like crafting should have been for the armor and not for
Where
weapons.
is he?
Even though I really
Keep
love
this way.
just being able to make the weapons that I want.
Witness. Without you, he will become one among its many.
What the hell does that mean? Did you do something to him?
Those who have not yet been called from the collective will guide him. We who have been bound will lead you. You must break through.
So is that an offer to help? Hello? Pointing to our doom. Let's go.
No. Really don't need.
That
Ooh.
storm.
It's building, growing stronger. Good. If the witness doesn't want us to come this way, it means we're on the right track.
Ooh, I see an ogre. Here, take this. I really like Choir of One. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. We have fractured
We
again?
have been bound.
Ugh.
It sounds like those statues are prisoners of the witness, just as Zavala believed. I hope he feels vindicated.
The statue said that Zavala will become one among its many. Was that a threat or a warning?
We'll need to
Fucking
find
hate
another.
this. Weapon quest for like that auto rock and stuff. Yeah. I honestly feel like we should get adept armor and adept weapons
Judging by the
from
guards, our next contact is in here.
raids and dungeons both. I feel like that's what we're going to be getting soon. Like, especially since we're only going to be getting one dungeon a year and one raid a year. Oh, I'm at 7, Goose. Alright, I'm at 8. Take whenever you can. 9. It's a better call. I'm gonna freeze. Yeah. Being able to craft armor would be way cooler, because then I could actually like get the shit I want. Oh, I need to change
Want to help us
rift.
find Zavala? Fine, but it's your fault we're in this mess. Why did you reach out to him in the first place?
Our voices are many, but our voices are weak. It's too bright here. Give yourself to darkness. In darkness, our
I'm at-
voices will be heard.
At 5.
Do you think we can trust them?
Yeah. That's fair.
Any sign of the commander?
Ikora, you came.
Of
Alright, I'm
course
at
I
8. Take it
came.
whenever you can,
It's
Goose.
my fire team.
And a fire team's a family. No sign of Zavala yet.
But he was right about the statues. They're trying to help us.
Yeah. I'll take it as soon as I can, Goose. Oh, I'm out of special. Fuck.
I've had enough of this. Commander, come in. Commander, answer your comms now. This is the last time I let him walk
I'm
away
at
from
6,
me.
Goose. 7. I guess just take it whenever. I'm at 9. Hog. Wait, did we not talk to it? Oh my god.
The last statue said they can only speak to us in darkness. That makes me think they still have some connection to the witness.
Something that's made up of 1 billion individuals is bound to have a few dissenting voices.
We are the shame our witness could not bear to reckon with. So the first knife cut us out. Exile until we are deemed worthy. Imprisoned until we can be reintegrated into the final shape.
I'll get close. Alright, taking. Sorry. Almost killed Goose there. Wait, where did Goose go? Oh, Goose went up. I'm at 6, Goose. Coming to you. 7. 8. Take it whenever. This one here. Let me grab the fracture from you, and I'll go down. Tell me when. Oh, you're at 5. Jeez. Just let me know when you get to 8. Damn. You get so fucked. This is such a cool like effect though. I saw it down here. All right, 3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh, we need to talk.
You were once part of the witness.
Right? Oh, we did.
Can you just tell us how to defeat it?
6 farmers. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
No other way but to give yourself to darkness. Give yourself
7.
to darkness and see. Your commander needs the light. You will set us free. You will set us all free.
9.
Why would the witness imprison its own like this?
The witness seeks to control what it can't change,
Almost
and
jumped.
to change what it can't control. That's the purpose of the final shape.
It's afraid.
You couldn't have stopped him, Taj.
True. Zavala can't be
What
stopped
the
by much. But he is my commander. I watch out.
What happened?
I raise him when he falls. When the Guardians run amok, and look what happens. They seek an audience with something that punched a hole in the Traveler.
Physics, damn. Well, that's the last res. Nah, Cap is usually throwing. I'm at 7 goose. 8. Need to know what to think. Honestly, I actually enjoyed the stuff they talked about with Apollo, and the armor changes. I actually really like. I'm so disinterested in the seasonal and the episode grind, but the Frontier seems very cool. Onslaught seems cool as well. Like, oh shit, take. Oh, it reset. Okay. Also, hi, Lumi. I'm sorry.
If you could just tell us how to free you.
We're not strong enough to aid you. Your journey is close to an end. But we are not strong enough. We're not strong enough.
Dickhead definitely did forget about it.
Unfortunately, Zavala forgot that when he left without me. But that's why I'm here. To remind him.
Oh. Alright. Take it. I'm at 8. Do the golden strat. Take it. It runs away. I thought Goose was going to let me die there. Yep, doing dungeon release with Reese and Maple. I won't be doing a release day, but I'll be doing it. Like, I won't be doing the season release because I'm gonna be on vacation. I caught them both. Holy shit! Like I'll be doing the dungeon. I don't really need to prep any for it. Oh shit. 3, 2, 1, shoot. I'm at 6, by the way. 7. 8. Oh, I love being slowed. I do like that these guys are back. Where are you, Goose? There you are. I hope I didn't take that too early. All right, 3, 2, 1, shoot. I'm at 6. Eight, 9, 'What are you at right now before I run off? 6. Yeah, I might as well wait. I'll take it as soon as I can. Alright. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh God! I'm at 5, by the way. Seven, 8. Take it. Oh, thanks. I should not have been standing like right there.
A surge of energy, but I can't pinpoint Zavala's location.
It's probably more interference. Just concentrate on him.
I can't.
You can. Just feel for his light.
Oh, hey, look at that. A class item.
Tarsh, it's okay.
Finishers and power
Found
melees
Zavala.
granted.
We're past the storm, but something could still be throwing off the signal. Even if that isn't the case.
Oh wait, Goose
you don't
has.
have to know your
Oh wait,
guardian
yeah.
with his light.
And how would you feel?
Wait, fracture recovery times
you in
2.
my shell?
You don't? Okay.
You scour the earth for years, hunting on vague feeling, growing lonely, losing faith, but eventually, miraculously, finding your mark. And you spend years more by his side.
Oh yeah, this
Watching him
mission.
fight and die. Fall in love. Lose himself to grief. You forge a bond. Seal your fates. And yet you're not sure if you can do the only thing you were made to do? For the one person you were meant for? How would you feel?
Well, I...
Forget it. The feeling doesn't matter. You pick a closer source. I'll check the one ahead. I know what to do.
We got your back, buddy.
Ghost, Guardian, keep looking. We'll catch up with Taj.
Guardian down.
Sound like he just got out of a cold. This is Listen, it's rough out here for a homie. Oh, I'm out of special again. Goose is trying their best. They have me to deal with. They're spending a lot of energy to keep me looking good. Honestly, kind of deserved. Wait, 600 seconds. Holy shit. Whoops, finger slip. See, I thought it was like 5 seconds. 10 minutes. Think about what you've done, Dredge, and I'm sorry that Goose banned you for so long, timed you out for so long. It's called multitasking. Ah, this room.
Our signal is coming from another one of the Traveler's gifts. But Zavala's not here. Vanguard, have you found him?
Not yet.
That's a short 10 minutes. I know, right? Hey, at least you can still watch stream while you're timed out. Oh, Goose is fractured. Ooh, fuck. I hope I didn't take that too early. It was 8, okay. Hi, Husk. Bye, Husk. I'm at 6. I'm at 8. Oh shit, I thought you took it. My bad.
shield, Guardian.
What? Yeah, streamers always throwing. Just realize that this is, we don't talk about Bruno. Let me know when you're at 8. Alright, take. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, there it goes. It just took, didn't pop up immediately. It's like a, we don't talk about Bruno in like a slow tango. We don't talk about Bruno. Oh my god. Frick roll, fuck off. I'm at 7, by the way. 8. God. Don't. What's your timer at, Goose? 8. Okay. I mean, recovery. There we go. I was literally just like following you. Shit, Goose. Oh, it's me. Gotcha. I'm at 7, Goose. Take it whenever you can. Thank you. Such a weird fucking song to be playing.
Let's get out of here and find Tarj. This place is falling apart. We gotta move.
With just running for our fucking lives. Do you like pina coladas, chat? What about getting caught in the rain? Wait, come back. Oh shit! Oh my god, I am so sorry. I completely forgot about that. Oh, wrong super. Oh well. I assume that went away, Goose. My bad.
Tarj has a lock on the commander. Hurry.
It is called Escape. forgot that was the name of the song. Mission complete. Damn, I'm so sorry, Goose. Oh my god. Why is it always this day that I get like bombarded with messages? Give me a second. I have to make a phone call. Be right back. Alice says hi. There's so much shit going on at work. Oh, welcome back, Goose. Yep, I need the last mission. Easy. What exotic, or not exotic, what? Hi, Finchy. Oh, wait, that's right. Is sidearm. Oh, fuck, that's fucking. Luckily, the GM is Devil's Lair Goose, so there's at least that. Oh my goodness. Um. Oh my goodness, Vinci. Did you get the camouflaged one? It took me some time, but I've gotten used to Apple Music now. Send me a snap of it, Finchy. It's been a while since you Snapchatted me. I did make the switch, Winston. So I was paying for Spotify Premium Family, and I was paying for 200 gigs of family storage for iPhone. It's like for cloud storage. And combined, it was more than what Apple One family would be. So I come with... I do, actually. I have 3 different streaks going right now. I have an 800-day one with a friend. I have an 89-day streak that my sister broke. We had like a 300 one. And then I have a nearly 500 one with Marissa because we also broke that one. But yeah, I got Apple One Family for 25. Okay, Winston. I do it for family. It's great. But the Apple One Family was just $25. I was like, it's such a killer deal with Apple Arcade. So I have games if I want them, and especially on my iPad. The 200 gigs and Apple Music just sounds better. Y'all got games on your phone. And since Jedi is now on Apple, because she took my 14 Plus. Ooh, did it? I've seen some people talk about it. Ooh, it's a card game? In. I'll have to give that a play. But so Jedi has been purely an Android phone user up until like now. But recently she made a comment of like, oh, I've been thinking my next phone will probably be an iPhone just so I can keep up better with baby son's iPad, and whenever baby Jedi gets an iPad in a few years, she can keep up with it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Well, I've been looking at getting a new phone plan anyways because I'm not super happy with Cricket. Cricket was trying to raise my rate, and I'll finish the thought and then we can go Goose. So like Cricket was trying to raise my monthly payment, and I was like, well, if it's gonna be that much, I'm gonna get a new phone out of this. I was like, I'm just gonna shop around, and I saw that Apple or Verizon was doing a free iPhone 15 Pro Max with new service, no trading required. I'm like, perfect. Thank you, Finchy. I appreciate that. I don't want you nudes. So I got a free for 2 years. I'm free, like it's promoed for 2 years through Verizon. So if I leave, I have to pay it off. But I have a 15 Pro Max, 256 gig for essentially free from Verizon, paying $72 a month with taxes and everything, or 73, somewhere in that range. Jedi got my iPhone 14 Plus because it's newer than her Galaxy. And because I upgraded my Apple Watch to an 8, still one, like with the sapphire glass, Jedi got my Apple Watch. So she got a whole new set of Apple products. So she's trying to get used to all of it now. But we're an iPhone family now. And she's getting used to it. But I really love having the blue text bubble. It's so funny just having the blue text bubble. And also just like the Apple ecosystem's so nice. I just wish the Maxes were worth it. Oh my goodness. My sister likes saving really random ones. Like I'll send unhinged ones to her. She's just 13 months younger than me. But like I sent one last week of like, you know, my autistic ass has been tracking this storm since it was forming off the coast of Mexico because she was asking me about Halloween. Vinci Camo. Saving. Camo looks great on you, Finchy. The only holdout of my family, the younger brother. Otherwise, see, on my wife's side of the family, there's my in-laws and one of her brothers that doesn't have an iPhone, but everyone else does. In our friend group, most everyone has iPhones, except for one group. And on my side of the family, we're kind of split. Me and my youngest sister have iPhones, but everyone else has Androids because they just don't care. My mom has one, but I don't talk to my mom as much as I can. Oh yeah, you know what? I will send you one with my new haircut, which I got yesterday. You're welcome for that one, Vinci. Of course you fucking saved that. Oh my god. But yeah, I got myself a haircut yesterday and I got it cut a lot shorter than I normally do.
The witness's
For
defender
shit.
spoke of a ritual site, the place where they destroyed themselves.
Where the witness was created.
Yes.
I actually really love
Zavala thinks
having
he
an
can
iPhone.
navigate us to it. Guardian, you lead. We'll follow. Zavala no longer has
This
his
parity
light.
in between the two of them has, like, iPhone and Apple has gotten, or Apple and Android has, like, dropped a lot, but also I think the hardware is just better for Apple. It stays around longer, and they guarantee software updates for a lot longer, which is important to me because I don't want to have to feel like I have to upgrade every 2 years. I still like to if there's a new feature or anything like that, and I have to say, going from the 14 Plus to the 15 Pro Max, I really enjoy the features of the Pro Max. But the camera button, I didn't care about the button because it also looks like it's in a weird spot, and I'm gonna wait a generation or two before moving that direction. Look, it's corn.
We've already got resistance. This won't be.
The 13, I kind of wish I stuck with the 13 whenever because I got the 13 regular size and I did not enjoy the I didn't enjoy the smaller screen. My big ass hands really need a bigger phone, so that's why I went with the 14 Plus. Because I don't super care about anything higher than 60 FPS, but it's very nice having like the smoother screen. Winston, I know that you're like a little bit more involved in the techie world and stuff like that. Have you seen the Arc Pulse cases? Anybody else as well, if you've seen them, chime in. But what do you think of them?
The witness knows there are dissenting voices within it. It'll stop at nothing to keep us from reaching the ritual site.
I haven't seen one in person yet either, but I'm very intrigued by them. Like, I kind of want one. You go caseless now? See, I should, because I have Apple Care Plus. Like, I could very well go caseless and just trade in whenever I break it, if I break it. But I like the feeling, like, I like the grip of cases. The titanium feels very nice on the Pro Max. And I got the white one because I'm a fuck it. I just love, I love how the white looks on the iPhone. The dirt, the storm or whatever broke my screen once. It was a freak accident where my phone got swatted out of my hands. Oh yeah. And with Apple Care, like, honestly, the case, like, swap is, well, not case, the screen swap is really nice. Oh, he came to see. I have to go to, like, I'm at least 40 minutes from the closest retailer that will replace my phone screen through Apple. It's just because I live in a smaller city that doesn't have Apple repair techs. I know through Apple themselves, there's not mobile techs here, but there are people that do replace them. Just they're not on the Apple Care, like, side of things. So I have to pay separately. Oh, that's huge. I live in a city of like 40,000, 49,000, somewhere in that range. Like, we're under 50,000. And like, we don't have any authorized Apple retailer outside of like the major phone brands. We're supposed to get a Best Buy soon, hopefully.
We're still working over here. Keep moving.
You persist. You wish to aid your travel.
I very much wish I lived in an area that had just an Apple store that was down the street, stuff like, because I love going to the Apple store. And they were great whenever I had an issue, whenever I was wanting to swap out from the 13 to the 14 Pro or 14 Plus. They were so easy with the swap. And it's like, all right, you're backed up. Here you go.
How are we supposed to unmake the witness?
Wait, where the fuck? Oh, we go this way.
Witness plans to remake the universe.
The Traveler's light.
Light restores, terraforms, shapes. We could use it to break the witness apart, destroy it.
Yeah, I have a Spriggan, is that the name of it? Case. Honestly, it's low profile, it's clear because I want to show off the phone I have. Let's see, one's all the way back there. Oh, the other one's right there. All right, 3, 2, 1, shoot.
There's resonance energy coming from that doorway. There has to be some way past it.
I think the normal one does, doesn't it?
I was powerless when I stood before the witness.
Oh, shit.
When I confronted it in that place.
I did it again.
Guardian, your ability to wield both darkness and light gives you an advantage. You will do what I could not.
Oh. I like this song. It reminds me of another song. Yeah, currently the only one, like, you can find, oh, I don't know if the 15 comes in black, actually. I know with the, like, Apple themselves, you can only get the 15 and 15 Plus from them. But some retailers will still have the Pro Max and stuff like that, and other colors, and all that jazz.
Cast aside your squandered loyalties. You are no longer a pawn of the light. Be free.
Yeah, there is a black. It comes in a sky blue, which is almost white, pink, yellow, green, and black. I also very much love the notch. Or like the dynamic bubble on the iPhone. Going from the notch to the dynamic island is very nice. Can't wait for it. Oh, fuck this room. I actually really don't. I dislike this mission a little bit. Don't know why. Wow. All right, maybe. Oh wait, do we have to shoot something? Oh, 3, 2, 1, shoot! Didn't see that. Does this thing over here, Goose? Only one of us goes down? Oh, okay. I'm really glad I put on Sunshot for this. It's you? Oh, wait. You touch the glyphs. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna die.
We've got Hive Knights incoming.
A gift for the light bearers of soul.
Yeah, disappear, bitch. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, it's a fleet or a pyramid ship. Holy shit, hi. And witness. There we go. Doing Thursday? Hell yeah, dude. That's really not bad at deal. Also, Finchy, when are you coming back to Nashville again? Also, we successfully changed our trip around. Because I was talking last week how we were going to Asheville. Yeah, we changed that. I talked about it a little bit last night. Planning for next April. Okay. We don't have kids' birthdays or anything like that. Got message? Okay. I will kill shit. Yeah, we got this little place in Chattanooga. Has a hot tub, all this shit. I'll show pictures of it after we get back, because I'm not gonna put where we're staying at. That's easily look upable for a week. Because I'm dumb, but I'm not stupid. But we got this little place in Chattanooga. It's gonna be a fun little stay. It's a has a hot tub, which is the most important part for me. Oh, tell Lemon I said hi. Give him a if you both are huggers, give him a hug. Called Town. I have an outside of town called Townsend. We have a town around here called Townsend. I very much enjoy that little town. It's like a little it's like a little it's a sleepy little town with some breweries and distillery. Oh, it doesn't have a distillery, breweries and wineries. That we also like, it's near Gatlinburg in the Smoky Mountains, but we don't have to be like in the touristy shit, because my god, Gatlinburg is a tourist trap. I got knocked back. Trying not to kill Goose. Oh, I'm so jealous, Goose. Oh, I want to go to the Olympics so bad. I'm so jealous. There's a chance of me swapping jobs here next little bit and be making a lot more money. If I get my shit together and actually apply and all that jazz. But I'll have less time for stuff, but I'll be making more money, and my vacations I can actually travel more. Oh, that's fair, Goose. Hell yeah. I guess I will be. I'll buy you all little like enamel pins. I actually really love collecting enamel pins now from state and national parks. But like, listen, it's cheaper than it. I don't need hats. I just like buying stuff at. I like buying stuff at these parks because it supports the parks and go directly to them. But also having to buy all of like shirts or hats and shit like that takes up space. Enamel pins just like literally just put them in the pin board. I support national parks so much. Like, I literally, anytime we're near one, I like to go see them. But like, I want to go to the West Coast so bad. But like, I really want to go to the Pacific Northwest, and obviously I'm gonna let Winston and Goose and Indy and them know when I'm in that area, and Michael, so I can at least try to meet up. Because we'll be traveling. It'll be Jedi and I going. In. Finchy. It's Isle. I've seen Corn. You've seen one part of it. To be fair, we also like drove by where JC lived, but I was asleep during it. And I felt really bad that like we just didn't have time to stop in to see JC while we was there. Also I am as well. Like I was sleeping all the way through. Mississippi is cool. It's Corn. Oh. Can I just say, Goose, that this is so much nicer without the fractured. I do want to see the Mississippi, because I still have not been west of it. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. And I want to take more trips. I want to go back up to Michigan. Oh my god, Michigan was so pretty. Oh my god. Ow. I'm gonna let you go down this time. I am glyph touched. I just love parks. They're just so much fun. Wait, Goose. Okay, I was like, where did Goose go? Oh. Oh shit. Oh, it's Weezer's version. Dodge this, bitch. Oh shit, wrong. Oh shit. I love Weezer. Now that Torm Ussie's gone. Do I have to go down there, Goose? With the close... No? Okay. Oh, so Witness. Okay. I don't remember where they spawn. Oh, thank goodness that was Witness. Fucking triangle. Like PlayStation? White? Okay. PlayStation. PlayStation. Boom. We did it. Oh, you have it.
A gift from the Traveler. It's still trying to help us.
Oh shit. I don't have a res for that. I can't do this. Like, we have a whole nother phase. That's actually pretty annoying. Shot your GL F. Actually, I really kind of need that machine gun for that boss. Mountaintop. Give me a second. I'm just gonna swap to mountaintop. Alright. I'm good. Oh shit. Give me this.
Guardian down.
I'm not even, we're not running that one. Yeah, nah. There's my slow crowd, bitch. It's me? Damn. This is unfortunate for me. I hate going down. I should got that shoulder from darkness. Oh my god. Shut the fuck up, Goose. We're not having this conversation. That is pyramid ship thing. No. Thank you. Is this Lake Street? No, Sammy Ray! It's our friend Huffy! I miss Huffy. And PlayStation.
Guardian down.
You got grabbed. Oh shit. This one kind of sucks a little bit, Goose. Because the Tormentor doesn't spawn until oh, I guess it's me. Right? And I guess I don't get to go down until or I don't get to come back up till the Tormentor's gone, right? Spawn again, bitch. Where the fuck are you? Oh my god. Almost died there. Pyramid ship. Who, the Tormentor? Stupid little bitch. I chimed in with a haven't you people ever heard of? Pyramid and Ghost. Or the Pyramid Ship and Ghost. Is the door open? He is. Boop. See, it would be better if I was up here and you went down because I'm using an LMG. I think.
Gift
Are you?
from the traveler. It's still trying to help us.
Yeah, it's you. Don't perceive me. Oh, don't push me off the map. People ever heard of? Wait, do we have... Oh. Do we have to go back in there? Because I'm granted... Oh, wait. Yes, okay. Because I'm granted the shield. Ouch. Alright. Oh, it's me again, isn't it? Because you have the glyph. Damn. Alrighty, let me get my super back before I go down, because that kind of saves my ass a little bit. It's not like we're on a time limit. Hi, Pat. How are you? All right. Super caught. Now, the boss is standing right there. Where? Where all are these guys? There's one. Witness. Ouch. Not taking that anymore. Spawn in, bitch. Ghost. Witness ghost. Yee. Ooh, cake. Let's go. Mute. Goose says hi. They're typing in game. I love this song by Cake. But in game. F.
Sounds like the witness thinks you're hot stuff.
Haven't saved in 3 hours? Autosave. What? Honey.
A kingdom all my own. My sister's love.
How is your sister?
Yeah, why did you have to kill a dragon?
The helm.
Mara?
You're in danger, brother.
And you're supposed to be with the Coalition fleet on the other side of the portal.
I know.
Mara, don't be stupid.
Hopefully it was like soon-ish. I honestly don't remember what happened in Dragon Age 1 and 2, but I remember playing them. It really is. Do 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 do. Such a long freaking mission. Yeah, endless backlog. I've been pretty good recently about not buying more games. For a bit. Oh yeah, I figured we had to go all the way to the witness. I'm sure it's a pain in the ass. When does that? That's already out, isn't it, Goose? Have you been playing it? Yeah, from what I remember, it seemed really approachable compared to the other ones. It's also been like 10 or 11 years since I've played a Dragon Age game, and that was all on Xbox. Goose, you'd like it. There's a lot of lore in it. I want to play Ghost next, I think, but also I really want to play Red Dead because it's such a change.
Be adorned.
I know the community loves watching me make decisions, so that's one reason why I want to like play a game that I get to make decisions in. I dig this song. I also kind of want to play Remnant as well. Oh. Play that with me? Ooh. But we also have said that we would play Elden Ring together, Goose.
Look of these rooms.
And I know Race is like really excited to watch us play that together. Yeah, I feel like Vada would probably enjoy it more. Reese would enjoy it, and he would play with us. But I feel like Vada would actually like to play with people that would play more than a session. But I think you also wanted to finish Dragon Age 1 first. Well, not Dragon Age, Remnant 1. Whereas I kind of just want to go do 2. I don't know. I think honestly, after my vacation, Goose and I need to sit down and figure out some time that me and them can play together. And Goose and I are going to do an Elden Ring co-op playthrough together because we're both little bitches. And I honestly only want to play Elden Ring with a friend. So we're going to download the mod and do the seamless co-op. Oh, that would be amazing, Goose. 9 to 6 Monday through Friday. Oh, that would be huge. But I think it would just be really fun content, like once a week, watching Goose and I fail in Elden Ring. Because also, I feel like Goose and I would play similar characters, but also play different. Elden Ring Sundays could work really well. By the way. Oh, do I need to put well on for this, actually? I just thought of that. If we die, I'll put well on. I'm just not good enough at video games to... Yeah, after my vacation, your trip, we're chat.
This is the place Zavala described. Fire team, we're here. It's quiet. Feels like a tomb. Stagnant. And there.
Let's see the one thing we have to shoot. Where's the other one?
The place where the witness was made.
Give yourself to darkness, Guardian. But stay vigilant.
Killing here is great. Oh, is it?
Stay alive.
Oh no. What the fuck is hitting me? Oh, hi.
Crow, we're under attack. Ikora, hello? Come in.
We've got enemies incoming too. We're trying to get to you as fast as we can.
Fuck your shit.
Guardian down.
Oh god. Yeah, fuck the stasis shit. I know exactly what you're saying, Goose. Oh, at least I pushed him. Oh my god. Serious? He can shoot me through the fucking bars. Think it's you? Oh, okay. I gotcha.
I didn't realize I could join this voice chat. I'm sorry, bye.
Oh, bye. Alright, I'm shooting it now. Oh, nope. Now? That was Eddie, by the way. Wait. Oh, that's right. Oh, I do remember the clip of the kill. Yeah. Bought privileges from a bygone age. Or I gave you special privileges for it. I don't know. You off work today, Eddie? You just go in later. I love that Goose is like in there. You're off today? Hell yeah. Fuck your stasis bullshit loop ray, bitch.
Subjugator down. A sword. Grab it, Guardian. The Traveler's not free yet, but it's still trying to help us. We've got our opening into the darkness.
We're still fighting our way through. Don't wait
Embrace
for
it.
us.
Here we go.
In darkness, we saw us.
Yeah.
Simultaneously victims and perpetrators. Condemned
Mondays and 2 days off in a row?
all things do.
Eddie, I need you to rephrase
So
that,
we
please.
reshaped ourselves to become this purpose the universe lacked.
F. That always sucks, Winston.
Destroy us.
I've been trying.
Something's happening to the air here, Guardian. Be careful. Another subjugator.
We're just outside the ritual site, but keep at it.
I'm gonna save my super for oh shit moments.
We can from spilling in.
Vanguard, we figured it out. What was made in darkness can be unmade in darkness. In darkness, the statue
Eddie, I promise if I'm ever in that area again, I'll come eat at the restaurant.
will destroy the witness.
Ghost, you two need to get back in there.
I'm with you, Goose. Oh shit. Alright, I'll go shoot it. Shot it. Alright, I'm coming to you, Goose. Before I fucking die. Oh, perfect timing. Thanks, Goose. Oh my god. Fuck you. Oh my god. What a fucking little bitch he is. I like the song as well.
Guardian, that sword.
I forgot about it, honestly. Embrace the darkness.
The light forgets. The light forgives. In memory, we remain. But in light, we are free.
This album stream on YouTube.
The light will tear us. Light will rend mind from mind, split what has become the vile one into the repentant many. Destroy us.
Whatever you're doing, it's working.
Oh, we need to get Darkness Goose right here.
You must return to the dark.
Oh shit. I have the sword. It's not letting me embrace darkness. Ooh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Your gardener cannot help you while imprisoned. Free it. It will take all you have and more to unmake
I'm trying.
that which has been made in the darkness. Destroy us.
I'm trying. There.
We cut you out.
Oh. That hurt.
Guardian. We're hurt.
I forgot about this part.
The witness is regrouping, but we'll keep it off you.
Cora.
Be brave.
Keep going. Keep going, Guardian.
I've got a lock on your position.
Right, you don't have to say it like that, Ghost. The way you said that, oddly sexual. Great song.
Mara.
Hold on, I'm bringing you up.
Oh, darn. Look at this fucking great spot, like. Great little. It's amazing. All right, let's go back to the Arbor of Light so I can actually get this gun, because this fucking expansion launched, what, 3-4 months ago, and I have yet to get the fucking trace rifle. I actually put this on at the distillery a lot. Yeah, coffee shops inside of a doctor's office. Doctor's office inside of a coffee shop, even. listen, I'm a one trace rifle kind of person, Goose, and like it's Divinity. The best doctor offices are in the back room of coffee shops. I am a div bitch. Yo, thanks, Goose. Oh my god, I finally fucking have it. Good job. I just couldn't. Every time. I mean, yeah. LF1M.
We have multiple enemies inbound to your position, Guardian.
Anybody want to do a Devil's Lair? GM. Sure. I think I even have the ornament for this already. I don't. Oh, it makes it look gaudy as fuck.
Okay, now I can join for real.
Oh god, hi Eddie.
And I can stop listening to your doctor's office music.
What the fuck?
You heard me.
It's kind of fucked.
Yeah, I said it.
Eddie, you haven't done a GM in a while, have you?
I haven't done shit in a while.
Alright, I'm gonna be on well.
I may not be your best third. But I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be a hunter, and I'm gonna be enthusiastic.
Oh fuck. Well, luckily we'll bring you up in power.
Oh, cool. Will Goose be mad at me?
No, Goose won't be mad at you. I'm
Okay,
around.
Listen, I've had less THC than I normally have, so maybe I'll be of use at least. Hey, I'm reasonably sober right now. Fuck you.
Alright, so it's Barrier and Overload champions.
Okay.
Void Singe, Solar Surge.
What's the difference between Singe and Surge again?
It's surges, so you do extra damage with those weapons.
Okay, so Solar is better, and so you get Solar and Void on. No, Solar and what?
Solar and Void.
Void, okay. I did.
Or
okay.
weapons that have champion mods, because those will be overcharged.
Okay. It's like adept ones.
Yes. And I'll be on Divinity.
Okay. All right. So it's Barrier and Overload.
Yes.
And cannon, pulse rifle. Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, it is, Finchy. Kind of wild.
What?
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I cannot get away from work today. That was literally a customer that got my number and called me to ask me questions.
Let me turn your fucking phone off.
See,
what are you doing?
So it came through my phone, and I was thinking it was something else because I have a couple appointments coming up that I need to do and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, I don't recognize this number. This is probably, it's not my personal, it's my work number through like Google Voice, but it shows up the same regardless. So I was like, oh, hey, I think it's a phone call for an appointment I have. Let me answer this real fast. And I answer, and he goes, well, hey, buddy, I'm Adam from, I'm like, oh my God.
What?
This is a work phone call. So I was sitting here. I'm like, this is billable hours. Like this is awful.
Yeah.
Also, what the fuck happened? Why did you time out Winston and Pat Finchy? What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Finchy should be a mod anymore. Back in my day, we call that mod abuse.
Yeah, that's why you're not a mod anymore.
Yeah, that's the fucking reason I'm not a mod anymore, Finchy. It's shit like that. So get your shit together. You're not gonna be a mod anymore, you little fuck. Yeah, but like, okay, all right. Now I've been timed out. Okay.
Oh, hold on.
It's fine.
Hold on. While you're timed out, you gotta sit there and cry.
Will you tell me what to run? Because apparently my fucking loadout's not good enough for Goose.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This would be better than Snaps. So.
All right, so we're fine. Shut the fuck up, Goose. Let's
Not
go.
double
Let's
primary
go.
though. Not double primary. Why the fuck are you running double? Just run Arbalist.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Also, why are you wearing Stompies? This is not PvP, Eddie.
What else am I supposed to do?
Run the Ophidians. Not Ophidians. What are the tether pants called? Hunters?
I don't know.
Your purple pants.
Why are you shaming me live on stream?
Because you're wearing Stompies in PvE.
Yeah, that's fair.
Orpheus rigs.
Orpheus? Oh, shit. Yeah, those exist.
Oh my God. I don't know. This might act... Goose, this is the same strike that we did with Snap that one time.
Hold on.
We get a live experience of which one is worse. Snap with that goofy ass Titan build, or Eddie with his goofy.
Why do I feel nervous now?
Oh, we get a live